Here we go.
Oh, okay.
We're live now.
Hello.
Come on.
Hello, guys.
Come on,
Hello.
Billy.
Tell us this.
Give us good news.
Tell us
people.
this is working.
Come on in. Kick off your shoes. Hopefully this sounds a little bit better.
Mike Gate.
Might go, yeah. Should we go back to talking about biscuits and tea? Hopefully we should be appearing on people's screens soon.
There's a nope.
There's a note.
That's not promising. Yikes.
So crack
Sound
on.
great, Quadrix. Thank you so much. Let's hope that is true. I see you. Do you see us? Do you hear us? Are we good? Are we bad? Are we crackly? Are we popping? Snap?
Well, I guess if we're crackling, sorry about that. We'll just persist. If it gets
Still
really bad,
crackling.
stop
What the fuck?
shouting.
Yeah, I mean, the other option, I guess, would be us using, which is the worst option for a sound guy would ever say, is to use the the audio from the old lappies.
People are saying we're good. We can cope.
All right, guys.
We'll
Apologies.
persist.
Crackling.
Next time. Guys, what's your favourite thing from a pig if you're going to eat it? Crackling! That's what you guys are all talking about. We thought it was about our sound quality, but no, you're just big pig fans. But welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry about all that. It's, it happens, I guess.
Yeah, it's my fault for saying we were veteran streamers and that this wouldn't be an issue.
It's not on you, or it's not on any of us. It's on BT, I guess, or StreamYard.
I blame StreamYard.
Okay, StreamYard's fault. But anyway, guys, welcome back. I mean, since last time when we spoke, I did say we're going to be waiting until a certain time before the announcement. It's quite close now, so if anything,
Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise. The errors, issues.
Crackling's about. There you go. More crackling than Robert Picton. That's just great from Jordan. That's just great quality. But yes, guys, we thought we'd do a little live stream because we've got something we want to tell you. And also, we really enjoyed the last stream. We want to have a little chat with you. Any questions? We enjoyed it before. It can be as unrelevant to the podcast or very specific to the podcast, and we're more than happy to answer them.
I can see one to get us started quite nicely, actually. We can throw to Dan.
Ooh.
Danny Gage asks, Dan, do you mix and master bands as well?
I do, and my signature sound is crackle. But no, I do indeed.
Dan's also a massive bassist, and he's in the band in the rhythm section for Oscar Corney. We shouted him out last time, Oscar Corney. So be sure to give them a listen after the stream. But yeah, any crackling on there, that's producer down in the background, just eating his
There you
crisps.
go. All blame Jacob. Yeah.
Jacob.
Come on, mate.
It's sort of gone downhill since Jacob's been there, to be fair.
This feels like a breakup, Oliver Henley. It's not that type of announcement.
Oh,
No,
imagine that.
Imagine.
Imagine that. Yeah, we've got you all here to.
We're
have
actually
a
all
chat.
in different rooms. No. It's a cheery one. My puppy's doing great, full of beans. Sometimes a bit of a nightmare, but aren't all dogs all right? But yeah, thank you. Sandy's doing great.
Some great questions in here, but they're just moving so
moving
quickly.
fast.
Come on, let's go back to some of the questions then.
Dan, where's your chair from? This is a great chair. Sorry to just distill this moment.
You go for it.
Is
Dan.
this a down announcement? Go on.
Yeah. This is a studio chair. That's what it's called.
I thought you didn't find it that comfortable.
It's so overkill for what I need.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's quite expensive. It's not worth it really, but it is,
It's Dr. Evil
it's
chair.
weighty.
It's a Dr. Evil chair. The announcement is still at past, unless we want to delay it.
Give or take.
No. It's all fine. It's all fine. But yeah, guys, we really enjoyed the last one. Maybe because I was very drunk on wine. But it was a lot of fun. And we thought we'd come back and do another one. So who are the other two? I'm just here for producer Dan. Oh, damn.
Wow.
What's your favourite horror film, Ben?
Favorite horror film? I went to see The Strangers when it came out at the cinema. Scared the life out of me. I'm not really a big horror guy. I'll watch it if I'm in the mood, but very rarely get in the mood. The Strangers. is
But
up
you like
there.
to go to sleep to true crime, don't you?
Yeah, I only enjoy true crime at night.
Ooh.
But horror movies, yeah, I'm a bit jumpy, as we found out.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And a little peep behind the curtain. Next for the first episode of the new series, when it eventually comes out, is there might be a little jump in there for Ben for the first episode.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm excited for everyone to see that.
So excited to show you that.
I've seen loads of great questions. I'm so sorry, my comments are moving too fast. Kim, yes, I do love the chicken satay that he makes. It's a friend of my mum's. Get some chicken satay every now and again. It's the best chicken satay I've had in my life. The sauce, peanut sauce, yeah, amazing.
Stranger Things 5 predictions. Ben's only just started watching it.
I've watched the first 2 episodes of Stranger Things.
So if I could predict it, I predict Ben's gonna bloody well enjoy it because I can't spoil anything for him. You wouldn't know any of the characters, and
I know Mike.
yeah, but I mean, sorry, in the later series.
No, I know that everyone's gone mad for the rock star recently. That's all I know.
Yeah, Billy in one of the I think series 3. Massive man crush on him. What do you think of making the murder a musical? Making the murder a musical?
Did not know that had happened. There's a musical about Stephen Avery.
Wow. Was it?
Because the
no, it's not on the phone. It says they say, yeah, WrestleMania. Yeah, I can't read it. I never heard of that. If that's actually a thing.
Making a Murderer the musical. Wow.
There was a question from Natasha. How long have we known each other for?
Wow.
I've only known you, Dan, probably a year. I think I've known Dan longer than I've known Ben. By a year.
Me longer.
Wow.
I think so.
That doesn't sound right.
No. It was...
I'm pretty sure.
I was in my first band when I met you, Dan. I was with Ben as well. Maybe it was the first. Maybe it was the same year. So maybe, I think, 17 years.
Sounds about right.
17 years, which is a long old time.
More than half our lives.
And considering we're all 18.
Exactly half Dan's life.
Considering we're 18. It's been pretty crazy. Pretty fucking crazy. But yeah, I wanted to also let the guys on a little secret, which it's not the announcement secret. But so you guys may have seen that during our time off, we didn't really have time off because we carried on doing content. But we did a new series we thought would be fun to do called Spooky Stories. So we went off to London in this lovely little studio space and got home and the audio, well, so it's becoming a theme.
You're going to be shocked.
The audio, it just basically was corrupt. So we had all the stuff we filmed, all corrupted audio. So we had to redub the whole thing, which was quite an interesting process anyway.
You boys did an excellent job of that, though.
Dan, you produced us, mate.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hands of the producer, really. But yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised how that turned out in terms of the audio side of things. Like, I was like, really.
Now that we've shared that, could you tell it was dubbed if you've watched the Spooky Stories episodes on
Yeah,
YouTube?
good question.
Because
Yeah.
all of us watched it knowing it was dubbed, so it looked dubbed.
Yeah, I don't think you could tell.
Someone said yes.
Yep, I could tell. Question for all the boys: would you take the ability to see through walls, but as always in 144p? Well, guess you would take.
If it was in 144p.
Yeah, but
What's one more? Is that like low resolution?
Yeah,
It's very low.
But yeah, if you could see through walls and you could just see, that's fine. But not that as constant vision, if that's the question. I don't want to have 144p as
But
constant vision.
144p, you'd also still have like, oh, what is that? What I think it is? Or is it?
What do you think it is?
Well, I don't want to go there because.
Well, you went straight there, man.
Oh well, is that someone left their wallet on the floor that I must return to that person?
Or is it a?
Or is it a?
Is it a boob? Favourite Newcastle player, Tom? Shearer has to be back in the day. But modern day, I do enjoy Wilson. I like Janmaat when he was there as well. Weirdly. There you go.
If we've missed any questions, by the way, guys, we're so sorry. We can see the
Just
the
send them
questions,
again.
but they're moving. Just if we haven't answered your question, just repeat them.
What are Jacob's pronouns? Skeleton. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, keep repeating the question because we will eventually get to it. Natasha Cat.
Whoa, Natasha.
With a super
Super
sticker.
sticker. Wow. What's a super
It's
sticker?
like a super cycle, but a lot stickier.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't know,
Do
mate.
you like gammon? Thank you so much, Natasha. You didn't have to do that at all. And now you guys can all see how awkward we get when people throw money at us.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Natasha. You
Very
didn't have to
sweet
do
of
that.
you. Thank
It's
you so
incredibly
much.
sweet and incredibly generous.
What
Do you like
about Jaffa cakes, biscuits, or cakes? Or Jaffa
Oh.
cake biscuits? Is that a comma in there?
I
Jaffa
think-
cakes, comma, biscuits, or cakes?
I think I'm going for biscuits, Abby Jones, to be honest. I'm not huge on cakes. Jaffa cakes as well. I'm a bit like, Or are they asking, are they biscuits or cakes? That's probably what the question is.
That makes more sense.
I'm going to go with cakes because it's called Jaffa Cakes.
Yeah, but aren't they technically biscuits?
Well, that's the question, Ben.
How did we not see that? How did I not see that?
I'm going to go biscuit then, just because Tom's gone with cake.
Oh, seriously, you better change your mind, man.
Oh, someone's
We're going to go ding, ding, ding.
legally a biscuit, thank you.
legally a biscuit.
What does the studio smell like? It's hard to imagine. To be fair, it always smells very clean.
It usually smells quite, reedy, the not incense reed, the kind of scented reeds. But today it doesn't really smell like that. It just smells like,
Crackle.
yeah. Just smells like crackling. A lot of biscuit chat in here, which is fine. Most likely to do well in a fight.
None of us?
I wouldn't imagine any of us are that handy.
Yeah. We'd be good at mediating, calming someone down.
Whoa.
Guys.
You don't want us to do a bloody podcast about you, do you? Because it can happen. A one-punch kill.
Can I
Happen
say
outside
something?
Amsterdam. Go on, sorry.
Danny has rightly pointed out that it's 8:30.
Oh, bollocks, it's
It's
31.
actually, 31 past.
We've
so-
missed it.
Sorry, Danny.
Sorry, guys.
So,
Tune in next week.
All right, well,
should we get to it, or should we answer some more questions?
I think we get to it because we did say it and we've already had bad sound. So we don't want to be lying to these fine people.
Did you see my kill on Warzone last night?
Sam
Sam Adams.
Adams.
Hello, Sam.
Here he is.
Sam
Anyway,
Adams, sorry.
Yeah.
I just have to say something. Me and Sam had an absolutely amazing game of Warzone last night.
No one cares.
It was mind-blowingly good. The first game that me and Sam have ever played together.
The other day, you kept watching back a kill you did. It was really
Oh
lame.
my God, Sam, see you later.
I'm a pixel soldier. But Ben, I'm going to give you the honour.
2 seconds. Eddie, I do remember your comment. And again, once again, so sorry for your loss. Hope everything is okay. Sending all of our love and hugs to you. We definitely do remember the comment. And yeah, hope you're doing okay.
Benjamin.
Yes.
Dan, can you turn that
Jingle.
lovely music that everyone loves off?
Sure thing.
Serious time now, guys. Serious time.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. I've got some big news now. Ben's going to reveal this news. I think it's only right.
So we've had a few messages, a few guesses. They're very flattering messages and guesses that the people have sent in, talking about us doing a live show, talking about us doing a Netflix documentary. The announcement is, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, Series 6 is back, and it's back a week from today, next Monday.
Woo, 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 woo! I hope that was not an anticlimax after this. We should have had some music. We should have some Scooter ready to go.
Got any tunes?
Banging music?
The only banging tune I have is
The timeline audio.
Oscar God. There you go. That's straight into it. Yeah, sorry guys. It's nothing too crazy. We are
There's
back.
loads of woos and yas.
Yes, we are back. We are back next Monday. Or no, this Monday. Sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
this Monday.
yeah.
With a new series. We filmed it already. It's
Yeah.
already filmed. It's in the can. It's a freaking big episode that's been requested probably about 78 times.
It's a big old boy.
Absolutely. Any clues, Sasha Lewis, on what season 6 has?
The main thing I'm going to say, Ben, which you said, which it shocked and surprised me on the live stream. Ben said, I'll look in the camera for this. I think this is going to be the best series yet.
You did.
I did say that, and I stand by it.
Confidently, yeah.
Stand by it.
After you said it, I did kind of I leaned back a bit. And I thought, is he talking shit? And I was like, you know what? He could be onto something here because there's a lot of big freaking cases in there.
Some big cases from around the world as well. So we've filmed the first 2 episodes, and it was quite a trip to get from case 1 to case 2, metaphorically and literally, of course.
Yes. But yeah, it's many.
There's a few guesses in the chat. Interesting.
What's the dumbest thing Ben has ever said, Tom? That's quite a question.
That's a big question.
Thanks, Dan.
I honestly don't know. He surprises me week on week with new things. It's more just a case of usually, like we said before, you go a scenic route when you try to make a point,
Yes.
and along that you trip up on a lot of like tree stumps,
Definitely. Yeah.
and then you fall into a bit of a hole, and you can't get out of it. You're slipping
Yeah.
around in it.
Usually the hole gets deep and dark very quick.
Yeah, and then you
Um,
suddenly, but it's more that kind of then, stupidest thing, but he did in the first episode of this series. He says a great thing, which hopefully I think I'll make the edit. I'm sure it will.
Nathan, 100%. We got the message. We will change the title to the Billy the Kid episode from Patreon that you've requested. Thank you so much, Nathan. Hope you're doing well.
What time does the episode release on YouTube next week? It'll be 6 o'clock on YouTube, but we released the audio at 4 a.m.
Yes. Do you want to talk us through that?
The fella from Audio Boom suggested that that's the good thing to do. I think because of time zones, it works out well. One thing that's been marvellous is we've managed to maintain ourselves in the top 10 even during our break in the true crime Spotify charts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is all down to you guys. So thank you so much for that. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you so much. I couldn't believe Dan wasn't a 40-year-old bald man.
I love it when people say Dan's age.
I'm amazed at how many. Do I sound
He's got
old?
a lovely voice. He sounds like James Smith, the personal trainer. I think Dan sounds just like him. He's got a lovely voice.
Yeah, but people just say I sound old though.
No, you don't.
Do I sound weak?
Kiss,
No, you
marry,
sound strong.
kiss, marry, kill. Dharma, Kemper, BTK. Great question. I know Ben's gonna do it. You're gonna marry Kemper.
Yeah.
You're gonna kiss You're gonna kiss Dharma, and you're gonna kill BTK.
Well, of those three, who is the most killable? Who is the least redeemable of those three? That's a tough.
But then if you're going at just saying who's a bit handsy, a bit handsome, you're probably gonna say Dharma's hotter than BTK. Ben Harrison.
Oh, Ben Harrison, thank you.
Tom should shave off the caterpillar off. Oh, don't do that.
It's getting thicker each time I see it. I
I've
love it.
Trimmed it.
No, but because you. No, it looks strong. It looks strong.
trimmed it.
Very strong. Thank you, Ben. Though, thank you.
That's what's on the merch now. You have a moustache.
It is poster behind Tom. If you can.
Yeah, thank you so much,
start to see
Ben.
it.
I'm just looking at the comment, but yeah, it's on the merch now, isn't it? So I'll be a liar. Go
on, Shannon.
Shannon, running out of videos to watch. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're nearly hitting 50 YouTube episodes of the main channel, which
yeah.
me and Ben never thought we'd make it there.
We
If
did.
you watch series 1, you could probably see why we didn't think we'd make it there. Really frosty atmosphere.
Yeah.
But now, everything's a joke.
But yeah, there's 12 big episodes coming for the series 6, Shannon. So there'll be loads more videos for you to watch. So thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate it a lot.
And we are going to add XL jumpers to the and restock with us. They're very much on the list of things to do this week.
around the corner. Yeah.
But we're going to basically they stop supplying the jumper in a certain kind of style, so we're going to have to slightly change it and adapt it. But it will be added soon, and we will very much post about it once it's done. But it's on our list of things to do.
We don't want to just go and get XXL ones like that are not comfortable.
Fruit of the
we wouldn't do
Loom.
that to you. Fruit of the Loom, yeah.
No offense if you work for Fruit of the Loom. I have to say, are you guys going abroad?
What, collectively or?
In the series?
I don't even know what that means.
Christine, thank you so much for the super sticker. You didn't need to do that. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
And will Dr. Das still be in it? So we'll talk about the elephant in the room, lest we forget.
Mm-hmm.
The elephant didn't. Basically, no, he won't be in the new series. We did say to him, yeah, for being in the series. He was busy, apparently.
Yeah.
Christine Preston, thank you so much for super sticker. Very much appreciated.
Cheers, Christine.
Yeah, so he won't be in next series.
Some things that will be in the new series though are the upping of the production in terms of Phil, our animator, our amazing animator. So big shout out. I know you guys already know and are familiar with Phil's work.
Phil Millier.
That's so good.
It's just light-hearted, Ben. not malicious.
But Phil's done, basically now he's done transition animations for all of our lookalikes, the timeline transition, and he also now, for all 12 episodes in Series 6, he's also going to do his introduction animation, brilliant introduction animations, but he's also going to be doing stills that will... he did, like, what you basically saw in Spooky Stories.
Yeah. We thought, it's such we so highly rate Phil that we wanted to get him
Quadrex, that's a bit cheeky.
more involved in the series. So we thought, how can we do that? And he's gonna be much more involved. And also, a lot of people said to us about the series.
Oh, we've got some spam in the chat.
Let's remove that comment.
Naked HD, are you tired of being alone? We'll
Oh
help.
wow!
Wow.
See you later. Naked.
What are you doing with a dead baby under the bed? Oh, put it in the bin. Chinny Chris.
Robert, thank you very much.
Robert again.
Robert. Again.
Robert,
He's done 3.
Robbie's done 3 now. Thank you
And
so
he-
much, Robert.
There is some plans with the Happy Hour boys. And what was the go-to tea brand? Oh, interesting question. I hate Earl Grey. I'm really bog standard with tea. Probably PG Tips, to be fair.
Tips. Tetley's for me.
Oh, Tetley's.
I'm a Tetley's guy.
Do you ever collect the Tetley's little figures?
No, but my grandparents had the old Tetley's monkeys magnets. No, that was PG,
PG
Tips.
Tips? You-
Forgive me. Oh,
You're full of shit. What was I saying? Phil, there was a series everyone said they copied Phil's style. It was the
Oh, on Netflix.
Yeah.
Something neighbour.
Yes.
Worst roommate ever.
worst roommate ever.
Yeah.
So watch that and see, because I think there definitely people pointing out. It's like there definitely is a link. I'm not saying that they definitely watched our stuff, but you know.
Have you any plans to do content outside the podcast, boys?
Oh, you learn how to do that, Dan.
Oh, you've highlighted a comment.
Okay, yeah, I've
I like
relearned.
that.
Yeah,
It's
I remember this.
fancy.
It's all coming back to me.
Content outside the podcast. What do you mean?
Do you mean something other than true crime or
Or out and about,
individualised?
walking out and about in the like documentary vibe.
I would love. I was thinking about this earlier. I'd love to do a watch along of The Sopranos with you,
That's already a series talking Sopranos, though, isn't it?
but we could just call it something else and just be us. Do you know what I mean?
Just be ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I would listen to it but Yorkshire Tea is wank. I hate Earl Grey. Yeah, Earl Grey is.
Thank you,
is dog.
Abby.
Thank you so much, Abby.
Thank you,
Thank you
Abby.
so much, Sarah. You know you boys have made it when you get spam bots in the chat. Yeah, I clocked it very. It was colourful
So
as well.
true,
So even it caught my attention because of the colours.
Ooh, we did get that question a lot. In any cases we refused to cover. Ben, well, basically we're not going to do the Bolger case
Yeah, the James Bolger case. Yeah,
as well as the Dunblane case,
yeah,
and it's more kind of out of respect to our parents and not wanting us to do it.
yeah. That's simple as that.
Yeah, so there is some form of we respect our parents.
If there was a Royal Rumble of all the people you've covered, where the ones who's killed the most come in later. Okay, I like that. So number 30 would be one of the
Shipman
mass
would
shooting.
be.
Well, Shipman, yeah. Who would win?
Ed Kemper's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Yeah, my money's on Kemper. It's a great question.
He'll be in
though.
quite early.
Kemper would be, yeah, be an early entry.
I don't know if he'd be able to handle the distance. To be fair.
Stamina.
Yeah, who else?
Someone in Shipman would get. Although he would arrive into the Rumble last, I'm pretty sure it'd be easy work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cliff. Ben, I take a picture of you to the barbers for my haircut.
Which picture though? Because
they're going to rip you for that. Charlie should have kept that to you.
No,
Cliff, you should have
no,
kept that to yourself.
I'm interested to which, because you've had a few evolutions of hair.
It means a lot though, and I hope your barber does a tremendous job. I've been cutting it myself recently, or my mum's been also helping out. So
What's Ben? What was I going to say? What picture have you? What's the last picture of a famous person you've taken to the barber for a haircut?
I haven't been to the barbers in ages. Ooh,
Try jump in.
jump in, please.
Uh,
Save me.
Mine used to be Dougie from McFly when I was younger,
Okay, yeah,
and then it evolved into Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards.
it's a good cut. That's
That
a
is
good cut. And and he's got the tash.
Yeah, but that's where it ends.
I've never seen.
Can you make me look like exactly like Brad Pitt, please? No, we can't.
I think we've had this question a few times. Will you lads be doing any cases from Ireland?
Ooh.
We've done a couple small cases from
Patreon.
Ireland on Patreon. We did the Scissor Sisters. Trying to think of more. I mean, we love Ireland. I'd love to go there.
Have you never been?
Never been.
Ooh.
It's on my list. What cases would you like to see from Ireland?
That's a better question.
Well, they're both great questions.
No, but rather than what I was thinking,
Oh well.
what do you guys use to trim your neck hairs? That's a very interesting question.
Jake, sorry to interrupt. If you've missed the announcement, we're back with Series 6 next Monday.
But Jake, when we said it before, we all did backflips at the same time.
Yeah, you missed that.
And I will press this table.
Ben opened a bottle of champagne with his hands. Where's the wine? Oh, it was Tom.
Charlie, if you message us on one of the social medias with your address, we'll sign a new poster and send it to you, mate. So, yeah, just drop us a message and we'll get that sorted for you. But, yeah, for the ones just joining now, there's some really great chats coming in about different cases in Ireland. So I'm just going to make a note of this.
We can also read through it later on. My inspiration is not Ricky from Kaiser Chiefs, I'll have you know. Some of So offensive.
Excellent. Well done.
Well, excellent. Well done.
Well
But
done.
yeah, the announcement, guys, is that we are back a week from today with Series 6. We've got 12 big cases coming. There might be an audience vote in there as well, but there's some really
There
interesting
usually
Irish cases that are coming through the chat right now. So yeah, we have a castle and 6 pubs in Lismore. Sounds great.
Do you guys believe in the paranormal?
I think this one. I think we've been asked before. I believe in it when I'm by myself in the house, but other than that, I tend to not believe in it. Though there's a story. I'm not gonna say, I won't name the person, but this is a true story. Well, he said it's true, and he doesn't really lie. So, basically, one girlfriend he had once woke up in the night and saw this like black figure, like he was laying in bed, and this black figure looked like a dog was laying above him. She saw this like on the bed, looked around, saw it overhanging him, right, and he was asleep. And then later, he broke up with that girlfriend later on. Never spoke about this to his next girlfriend. And then she woke up and saw the same thing.
Wow.
Which he said before his house, he heard like creaks and stuff like that, which people going down the stairs and no one was there. And that was a very interesting thing because he wasn't the kind of person that would believe in paranormal either. Yeah. So I found that was
or lie.
Yeah. It's a weird lie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm haunted. But yeah, maybe it was protecting him, or maybe, I don't know.
A great question from Philip Bowman. Have you thought about covering deaths of musicians, for example, Tupac, Kurt Cobain, or Chester Bennington? So we have actually covered the final weeks of Kurt Cobain over on Patreon, which was really fascinating case.
Not a big Nirvana fan that way, Ben.
I got some of my Nirvana early
Some?
history. So, well, one part of the initial.
So it smells like come as you are. Not as in that.
Well, I didn't.
No, I wasn't implying that. I was just. Oh dear. James Wilding, you absolute beauty. You don't need to do that. Buzzing for season 6. I can't wait for even more content from you lot. That is very sweet.
James, you did this
Cheers,
last
James.
time we live streamed. I remember. That's so kind. Thank you so much, mate.
I mean, if someone, I'll drink all this in my own time. If someone does it again, I'll drink all this in my own time.
There you go.
That's something you want to see.
Someone wants to see, what is it? Levade?
Oh, I don't even know, Ben. To be honest, it tastes a little bit like shit. La Ville Féminine. How do you sing? Why do I?
Few questions about me delivering posters. I mean, I've got the time, so.
Yeah, he does have a lot of time on his hands. Jack Mate had told the story better. Oh, Jack Mate told the story. He's a mutual friend, to be honest, Jack McKay. He's a mutual friend.
Okay. Is this someone I know?
You met him once.
Okay,
and
I've narrowed it down to 2 people.
And I was like, I've never imagined you two in the same room.
Oh, I know who it is. Was it at Josh's house?
It was at Josh's house.
I know who. Oh, wow. Yeah, he doesn't lie.
He's not much of a... No.
Ooh,
it's not a story stolen from Jack Mate. I told Jack Mate. Thank you. Random hero spotting.
Wow.
Random hero spotting. Can you say your name? I know we know your name, but it's just... I don't want to keep calling you random hero spotting because it's nicely to say it.
He does spot heroes randomly, though.
He does. He's like, oh, don't look over there. Spider-Man's having a piss.
Tom gives us Alan Partridge vibes.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Sorry.
Oh, got
another bot in the chat.
Here she
I've
comes.
already found love with us. 84% off.
I blocked her. Oh my god.
Norberto Solano. Love that. Oh, that is Joe Williams, I believe.
Joe
Williams. Where?
Victory
Rose,
Rose
1988.
That's Sigo Row, isn't it? The translation.
Legend, Joe.
Dan, can you do a side by side with the skeleton?
They're probably
the hat, probably
similar physiques.
That's a bit.
Oh,
that's
no.
nice.
I'm calling him slim. He's slender.
Yeah, but that's literally bones, Ben.
No, well,
that's a corpse.
I wasn't dissing you. I was saying you're a fit guy, slim.
I am skin and bones, to be fair.
Skin and bones.
Nervous
Rick. I was in the middle of saying something.
Same hairline, maybe.
Oh. That's not just. No, he's joking, and he also donated Dan, so we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Funny bones, Dan. When I'm drinking, Ben, that's when you can jump in, because dead air.
Oh, sorry about that. No, I was just reading the comments.
He was taking it all in, Tom.
I am taking it all in. It takes me time to take
Any
it in.
plans to take the show on the road?
Life on the road.
I would love to do it. It's the logistical elements of it. So if we booked a bunch of places, we'd need to know that there were a certain number of people.
I think we'd book place.
Well, yeah, we could do what? We'd definitely take it on the road.
I meant fish. No, I didn't. Yeah, I think we would trial it at one location. And I personally believe the way we would have to do it is we'd do like a minisode. but then we'd do a little Q&A bit. But then also we'd have to kind of plan some segmenty bits. Maybe a little true crime quiz. We'd have to kind of, you can't just sit us doing a talking about crime.
Don't know if anyone's a fan of the Netflix show The Trailer Park Boys, but I went to see them live in Manchester about 5 or 6 years ago. I was pleasantly surprised by their live show.
You saw Creed Hatton, didn't you? From The
Creed
Office?
Bratton, I did. Yes, that's fine.
yeah.
But he didn't have his hat on.
You can leave
during the show. I've done him on the live stream.
Done me.
Well, I've not done him, but I've done him.
If that's all you... Okay. See, Ben's done it.
This is a nice message from Max. You guys have inspired me to start podcasting again, so thank you.
Oh, Max.
Yes.
What's your
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
about, Max?
Let's have a look.
Stick it in the chat.
Or listen.
Yeah, like it in the chat, mate. No, very much
There was
appreciate
a very good question, just slightly higher there. Oh, I can scroll up. Chinny Chris, I enjoy the fact that you add an element of humour to your episodes, even when covering serious cases. Did you find it difficult at first to bring some funny elements into the pod from the start? If anything,
Too much.
too much, and that we were
Yeah,
too
the series one, we were very...
the fish reference.
We were doing impressions of Ian Huntley and Maxine Carr at a pub talking to each other whilst they were fish. So that went weird.
Yeah,
I think we reined it in a bit.
yeah. Dan has been. I think we have actually been pretty well behaved, haven't we? Like I think there are lots of true crime podcasts that are just the facts and very serious, but they're amazing in what they do. There are also then the true crime podcasts that are pretty much comedy podcasts, and we don't really want to be either of those things.
I think there's podcasts out there that say a lot worse things than we do. We edit quite a lot.
Well, it's usually one another or the perpetrator. We never, as far as I'm aware. I will say though, the case, the season 1 premiere episode, which is a big case by the way, the timeline was so challenging in terms of the surnames. I'm just gonna put that out there because that was tricky. That was tricky.
Yeah, it was. Thank you to Adam for the donation. If you remember Jackass, Ryan Dunn was called Random Hero and created just a group called this name. Created Jackass group and the name stuck.
Wow.
Adam, thank you, Adam, so much for that.
Adam, you're an absolute legend, Adam. And thank you so much for always supporting us. We appreciate it loads.
Thank you, Charlie. It is from Bound, a company called Bound. I've got a few of theirs now, and I bloody love. They're so soft to wear.
You've been spending all your money on Bound, haven't you?
Go to the Bound website, guys. It's not cheap.
We are bound. I just wanted the stuff they sold. Someone asked another question just there, which I just lost. Oh, and Max Crawford said it's Stories from the Crypt. First episode dropping on the weekend.
Okay.
So guys, go over
Stories
there.
from the Crypt.
Stories from the Crypt.
Very cool. Check it out.
Aaron Longworth, I drive for a living and love listening to your pods on the road. Keep it up, fellas. 10. Aaron, you absolute gem.
Thank you, Aaron. Stay safe on the roads.
Don't do what Ben does.
I fight people on the roads.
You swerve towards cats.
No, I don't.
You do.
Cat's eyes when I'm over,
Why
when
would
I'm
you
changing
swerve
lanes. When I'm changing lanes. Oh,
Dan's the dad. That's another old comment.
No, you could have been really young. Well, 2. Tom, has your serial killer tea towel or socks merch idea made any advancements? It's made as much of an advancement as you brought it back to my memory. And yeah, the socks I really want to do though, because one of our sponsors gave us some socks, which I'm wearing now.
Dead Happy.
And I just like wearing them.
Dead Happy have the nicest hoodies and the nicest socks. It just has to be said.
It has to be said.
So comfy.
Are you guys still being starred by Gully Garms? So yes, Shannon. To be honest though, this is a bit of an exclusive as well. Which I mean, they're going to be the nice guys over there. Spencer is curating us. Basically, each episode is going to be linked to what the case is, what we're wearing. So he's actually planned out the outfits to match, and we're a bit more color coordinated this series.
Yeah,
he's done an amazing job.
Brilliant job. Spencer at Gully Garms, amazing.
Yeah, and also me and Ben are going to have a little bit of rivalry and have 2 different codes for people to use. But you'll get 30% off. And, some people might look at certain outfits during the series and be like, I don't want it. But they have, just have nice vintage stuff. Yeah. The things we've got, obviously, are a bit more leery, a bit more out there for the pod. But,
Nathan, I'm going to Boston in 4 weeks' time.
Ooh.
See you there.
There you go. You can see him there.
There'll be a bunch of people that are in America right now that would love to go and have a drink with you, Dan.
I'll be in Boston, so give me
I'll be the old man propping up the bar.
Fuck's sake.
You're mad, dude.
Dan actually looks like a 90s rave MC.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that a good thing?
It sounds
or-
more positive than the rest of the
I
stuff.
feel
I
like
would
the
take
chat
it.
started positive and now they're just digging me out.
No, they're not. Everyone loves you, mate. Everyone loves producer Dan.
Andrew plays guitar. Thank you so much. Love the
Thank
channel,
you,
lads.
Andrew.
I also became a patron today, so I can enjoy even more content. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, we're
Thank
not
you,
going to
Andrew.
plug Patreon too much, but is it 80 episodes?
80. It's pretty
It's a
much
lot.
80.
That is
That is nutty.
We need to figure out as well what we're going to do for the 100th episode on Patreon. It'll be around January time. Maybe just, well, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, cheers, Nathan.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
I'll take you up on that beer.
There you go. I told you people would love to have a beer with you. White socks with a red blood dripping down from the top and the knife
Ooh.
in the mic logo from both sides would look incredible.
Great shout.
I do
Charlie.
like
Shout, Charlie.
white socks with 2 stripes at the top.
Yep.
I think that kind of
Classic.
yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic for a reason. It really is. Are there full pods on Patreon or are they only minisodes? Well, to be honest, they started off at 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and then they got bigger and
Oh.
bigger. Calf.
Kathy.
Wow.
Kath.
Thank you so much.
Don't need to do that.
You really didn't need
That's-
to do that. What colour is that, by the way?
That's orange.
Orange.
Or my favourite colour, Kath. So
Well, you didn't even know what it was. But thank you so much, Calf. That is very kind and sweet
Ah,
of you.
thank you,
Yeah,
Kath. Bless
thank you
your
so-
heart.
Thank you.
Tom, what's your watch? Oh, it's I got it from my wedding, Elaine. It's a kinetic one, so if I move, walk around, or it charges up.
Sam Barthol asks, have you guys revealed this big announcement? So
Yes,
Tom,
we have.
do you wanna
Okay,
go ahead?
Netflix has commissioned a new series of us.
It's a
No,
live tour series.
Well, it's cooking.
yeah.
It's cooking.
It's cooking.
It's cooking up crimes. And no, next Monday we are back with a new series, and as Ben said, quoting Ben Carter, this is going to be the best series yet.
That's how I said it.
Did you
as
still feel it after we recorded?
well. I said on paper. I think the quote was, on paper, this is the best series yet. So let's smash this session. But it is. There's different. We're in different countries, different case types. And I mean, they're well, I don't want to say too much, but you'll see what's coming next Monday. We'll announce it on Friday on the social medias. It's a big case. I think it's going to be the best series we've ever done, and we should be knowing what we're doing by now. Series 6.
You would have thought. You'd like to think so. Welcome, creator Tom Agrutash, to follow your vibe. That is, bloody brilliant.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I think
Don't know why you did it.
I think Ben encouraged me to have a tash once, and I think it was
Yeah, I didn't
look bad.
didn't think you would do it, but it does. It's
Look bad.
no. Didn't. I think it's character.
Character. I always wanted a
That's a
tash
lot
when I was
of
little because I loved Freddie Mercury.
There you go.
So there you go.
Woody says, just popping to the shop on the corner, been eyeing up a bottle of the 19 Crimes Shard. Is it worth it?
Sure, that's the white, isn't it? The
Yeah.
white stuff is not. It's not nice.
I think their Sauv Blanc is quite good.
The red.
I sometimes drink wine.
I would say Woody. I'd always go for the red.
I can't
The white I've had from Nine Crimes is really like
red one just tastes like vinegar.
maybe to certain palates. Nah, fair enough. No, red wine is full bodied, but it can be delicious. Can you come and use and work some paper, Ben? Grant, my brother-in-law Grant, all the way in New Zealand.
Hello, Grant. Hope you're doing well. Grant, one of our first ever Patreonies.
He's one of the originals.
Been there
The
from the start, so
OGs.
thank you, Grant. And yes, I mean, that's technically true.
Dan, you need to grow a tash. Could you grow a good tash, Dan?
He's got one.
I actually can. It probably as thick as yours, Tom, but I don't think I'll ever do it, to be honest with you.
Probably thick as mine.
But I don't think I'll ever do it.
Well, yours is thick. That's a compliment.
You know, but I think you're backing yourself a bit too much. Huh?
Nah, definitely.
Definitely can indeed.
Here's a question from me to you. Did you start Patreon right off the bat before I was a thing?
Yes, because we did a welcome video from Ben's house.
Oh, Mr. McBride.
Have a Coke, you delicious
A
bastard.
legend.
Thank you
Hope
so
you're doing
much.
well, Robbie.
Bride.
We need to see McBride soon.
Legend.
Yeah, what a guy.
A Philip Albert tash. That means the world. One of my favourite goals for Newcastle. The chip against Peter Schmeichel, 5-0 win.
Great goal. Good night, Shannon. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it so much.
Thank
Have
you
a great
so much.
Tuesday tomorrow.
Yeah,
obviously.
have a cracker. Cracking a can of Carlsberg. Quadrex. Lovely message. The rest of it's not a sack of Carlsberg. Enjoy the Carlsberg.
Oh, well, that is a lovely message, though.
How's the wine hitting? I've been quite reserved on it. I might go crack on the old bottle and start chugging
Are
away.
you still on your neck oil, Dan?
I've done that. I'm on the wine now.
That's one of my personal faves.
If anyone's missed the announcement, the new series is out on Monday coming.
Monday coming. And we've got... Actually, no. Do I ruin that? Do I ruin it? Do I say something that's going to ruin it? Should I put...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just with the post tomorrow we're going to do.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can talk about that.
Yeah? Dan?
What do you mean, ruin it?
He's going to talk about what we did to do what we're going to do
Oh,
tomorrow.
it won't ruin it.
Right, so we went all the way up to Liverpool for a photo shoot because we thought...
That wasn't planned.
That wasn't planned?
No, Liverpool.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, do you mean that element? He doesn't mean talking about it.
Well, there's a studio in Liverpool and London, and it happened to be in Liverpool. But yeah, we went all the way to Liverpool, got some photos done, and we got some silly poses going on, guys, haven't we? And we're going to be with some real smart photos. We can't wait to share them. One of them tomorrow.
Hi, Carla.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. I saw your comment about New York, but I couldn't quite keep up with it. But I definitely saw New York. What tattoos were the most painful to get? Excited for Series 6? Well, we're super excited for Series 6 too. It's gonna be a good one. A good one. My most painful tattoo so far, basically, I probably can't quite see it. There's a part that goes into my armpit. Under there, there's a couple of lines that were very, very painful in the armpits.
I remember walking in when because Ben got one of his tattoos done around someone's house, and you were getting your ribs done when I walked in, and I was about to get my first tattoo by the same guy, and you're like, oh, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, the ribs are sharp.
Yeah, and we both toes. I thought toes was shit.
Oh, no, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, but your guy did your toes right over the kind of knuckle point of the toes. I can imagine that was painful.
Yeah, I remember grabbing my dick when I was in pain. Abby Jones, thank you so much.
Thank you, Abby.
Cheers, Abby.
Don't need to do that. Someone's so Tom has been told so far that his tash looks thick and characterful, but not it is good. Pardon?
Another bot, Dan.
Spam's back. Oh, loads of spam.
Fill life with emotions. Find love. Kiss, kiss. Thumbs up. Wet emoji. Ooh.
Have you celebrated the Lionesses win? That's what we're doing now, essentially.
Come on, girls, bring it home.
They
brought it home.
Right. Rob, have you tried the unfiltered Stella in the bottles? Tastes much better than normal Stella. Just there.
Got the unfiltered Stella in the old draft machine. Yeah.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
I think I cleared up the bots, everyone. Just so you know. Let me know if you spot.
That's why we're down.
Unless the people want.
That's why we're down to 169. They're mainly bots. But yeah, so we're very excited to come back with the next series. We did delay it. We were going to be back a bit early, but we delayed it slightly because of other reasons. But we've got very exciting cases to come up in it. Really, like some big ones.
There are probably 4 giant cases. Well, there definitely are 4 giant cases.
Andre,
the
guy
James
from
and
the Corn.
Yes.
Corn. Jolly Green Giant probably is the...
Exploder M449, thank you so much. Been listening since day one when I work nights at Sainsbury's, and your show is the only thing that gets me through the night, so thank you, boys. Much love.
Thank you so much.
No,
Man,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Night shifts when it's been as hot as it has been in the UK are a nightmare trying to sleep in this heat. So hope you've been coping okay.
A fellow Sainsbury's boy.
More of
gal.
More of a Tesco's man.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bakery.
Where'd you work? Tesco?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason
bakery.
thought it was Sainsbury's.
Yeah. But thank you so much, and I hope your night shifts go nice and quick.
I just joined to hear Tom talking about his dick. It was very brief.
So the announcement is Tom's been overseas for some surgery.
I grabbed my cock when I got a tattoo done once. I'm getting one done. I've locked in a tattoo actually in a week on Wednesday, which I'm slightly nervous about.
There are quite a few guesses in the chat about some cases that are going to be covered in Series 6. I can confirm that there has been one correct one so far.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I think there's been more than one.
Oh, there has. There was very early on. Someone got the bloody premiere.
Oh my!
But I just remained tight.
I wasn't talking about that.
Thanks for the love, Simon, by the way. I spotted it. Even though you got my name wrong initially.
The old man.
Oh, Simon, what a legend.
I love it that people think you're off. Even though your voice doesn't speak down, I'm going to close my eyes and think.
Hi, my name's Dan Lambert.
No, he doesn't scream old to me.
Doesn't. He sounds
why,
just
why
like
is this coming from then?
personal
Everybody's
trainer.
saying it.
James Smith, PT. You sound like him.
No, I do not.
There's a few more guesses, and a few more of them have been spot on.
All right, stop, shut the fuck up. It's very obvious when someone said something, and then you said you
Well,
spot
it could
on.
be any of them.
Yeah, true. Ben's really scrolled up.
I've scrolled up at my I'm on a 1998.
Let's get a
Mac.
mafia segment each episode.
Would love that.
Ooh, we haven't done any mafia-based ones.
We haven't.
Woody chant.
Woody.
You absolute ledge.
Lipstick Killer. That's definitely on our radar. A lot of people
Lipstick
have requested
killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fred and Rose West. What? We've already done that.
Let's get creepy.
Bilbo. That's a series 4 episode, and that was dark. That was one of the hardest to cover so far. But thank you so much, Woody. That means a lot.
I think we should ask them some questions.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, someone's just mentioned audio crackly.
I mean, I think OC. It's
You've
been.
just joined now, OC.
Yes. So some bad news, OC.
Yeah, about that.
California. It's been crackly, I think, since day dot of this. I want to know, guys, what was your favourite episode from last series, if you did have a favourite? That's my question to you guys. I'd be interested to see what you think.
Enjoy it, Bilbo. It's dark though. It is a dark episode.
Oh, maybe it is the music. Because I've just started the music and now I'm getting...
Oh.
So let's kill that
Is
music.
it crackly, guys? Now
Was it crackly before?
Did I say to turn that off?
Did people just get used to it? That'd be interesting. So
Thank you, Simon.
Oh. Yeah, it is that.
yeah, so
It is crackling because of that.
Right.
That's
no
what I'm
more
saying.
music.
Maddie McCann. I think mystery ones we always enjoy because it's a bit more. We discuss it more, don't we?
The mystery ones prompt more of a conversation. You don't have to get every single. I don't want to say fact because that's incorrect. But let's say, for example, you're covering a confirmed serial killer. You have to get dates, times, locations, names, everything spot on. Understandably so. But when you're doing mysteries, you can talk a bit more about your opinion and
Yeah.
it's conversational, as you say. So those ones they're naturally easier to do, aren't they?
Yeah. I was, by the way, guys. It was probably not good of me saying I wasn't. I didn't manage to do it. Lookalikes. I was going to bring some lookalikes from last series and do a bit of a vote off, but I might do that as a regular Instagram thing, perhaps after the episode goes out. Put some up of mine and yours and do a little vote on it.
I think that's a great idea.
I think you'll get more. I think I've realised that my opinion differs to a lot of people that look alike. So I think I'm naturally shit at it, but I think I still can't see what people mean when they see people look like things.
Andrew says Randy Stair was his favourite from season 5. That was
Ooh.
that was a very interesting interesting one to cover.
So-
We've actually recently had some comments from people
Someone
that
who worked at the store,
worked at
apparently.
the same supermarket. Yeah,
That's one thing that I always find very interesting is we have some people comment who have either in the jury for the Menendez brothers. This one from the jury commented when we did the
White House Farm, the
Ye-
Jeremy Bamber Innocence Project.
Yes,
got in touch with us.
someone who's a big fan of Michael Jackson slighted us on Twitter, but they didn't watch the episode because I don't think we were very hard on Jackson.
I think as soon as they see the title, they're gonna skip the ad.
Yeah, but we didn't. And what was the Patreon one? Why something? Why?
Oh,
Jerry-
why Gary White?
Gary White.
Plauché, yeah.
His son actually commented on something.
Yes.
That. The Brain Eater. Knew the story, but there was so much more than I realised.
There's some really great. People are digging the break episodes as well. That's awesome. So people enjoyed the firefighter arsonist, Joe Maffini, BTK, funniest episode. Thank you, Emma. I think that probably was one of my favourites.
Which one? Sorry.
The BTK episode. I think because he's very make funnable of.
He looks like the Brain, Pinky the Brain. I
He
think
does.
That's probably one of my
Spot on.
favourite from the other series.
But I'm glad everyone enjoyed the gaps.
Been crackly the whole time, but doesn't matter. Oh, here he is. The bot's back.
Heather Carter. My partner's name is Ben Carter. I shit you not.
Ooh.
I hope he's far smarter and kinder than I am.
You're
Heather.
kind.
I am very kind.
You're not
Heather.
question. Not very kind. I mean, that's
No, I'm a very kind.
modest
guy.
as well. About not kind.
Oh my god, these bots.
That's a lot of bots.
Is there a Prince Andrew episode in the new series?
That would be an interesting one. Jim Can't Swim does an amazing analysis of Prince Andrew.
Is he paying you? Because you fucking mention him every.
Well, so do you. So
Do I?
sorry,
I don't think I do.
you do, mate.
I think you need to go. Giordano.
Charlie, do any of you read true crime? And if so, do you have any book suggestions? When we were on our break, actually, is it working? It's good.
Simon. Thank you, Simon.
I read
Thanks, Simon.
Thanks, Simon.
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 I'll rep you in
Simon,
here.
pay attention. Thank you.
Oh, Simon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We do too. We really do.
Sex party, not time.
But to go back to your question, I read the Beast of Jersey book, which was written by his ex-wife. And again, I do my research at night. I watch true crime at night, and I read that book at night, and I left my back door open. Never been so scared in my life. That case messed with me more than any other case.
Beast of Jersey.
Beast of Jersey.
Would it not scare you more if it wasn't caught?
Oh, absolutely.
Or is it the case that you know that people have that within them?
I think home invasion elements always terrify me.
Watching people when they sleep is the thing that gets me.
Yes, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, Ben.
So there's some very good requests in here. Carla also loved the Carl and Elena episode.
The creepy,
The creepiest love story ever.
Some people thought it was just romantic. And to be honest, I mean, Jacob was...
Jacob Wood.
I need another bottle of wine.
Do you think there's a risk of running out of big cases? That's a great question. Mostly love
That
with
is a good
music.
question.
I worried we'd run out of content altogether about
Banter.
5 series ago.
Mm.
But we've still got a lot of big cases to cover after this particular series. I think there are enough big cases to get us at least to at least a series 10. There's so many big ones we haven't covered yet.
The sad thing about the world is there's always going to be big cases.
Yeah.
And there's so many big cases that haven't yet been discovered.
That's absolutely true.
But then also, I guess, to just be transparent here, the hope is that we can start doing smaller cases as time goes on, and people like the delivery.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's not a case of like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people listening to us now aren't bothered about us doing someone like Ted Bundy because they're like,
some people get annoyed at us doing big cases. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're like, everyone's already done that one.
leave room for my case. That case is too big. And it's like, oh, what do you mean your case? I'm a detective. It's like, oh wow, shiver me timbers.
I'm fine, Charlie. Thanks for asking. I'm just letting the boys.
sorry.
Dale
hash it out.
Cregan, that's a great shout, Wilbo. If we run out of cases to talk about, would you like me to go on a killing spree so you can cover it? Emily would advise against that. We've got plenty of other things to talk about before it gets to that point. My Sopranos side podcast, again, one thing we could do.
Ben's dad has a koi cup pond. We could talk about
that.
God, that's it. That's literally all there is to talk about.
I know Dan has a screen above, but it looks like I'm always drifting off.
Matt Orchard is Bald De Gea. Bald De Gea. Matt Orchard is very good. He did the hot seat case, which I really enjoyed. His voice as well is quite soothing. It's an Australian guy that does a Jim Can't Swim style thing. Very good content. Random Hero spotting the half and half post. We just folded the t-shirt in half next to the contrast one, but half and
I
half.
think he's asking if we could do it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know don't know if we could do it. This is an interesting question. Tom, if you woke up in a Saw-style room and had to kill either Ben or Dan to save yourself, who would you choose and why? Same question to the Ben and Dan too.
Wow.
That's a horrible question, really.
That is a horrible question.
Can I really injure both of them? That's better, isn't it? If I really
I don't think Rob's giving you that option.
Okay, well.
Yeah, which one would you have to kill?
Tom, if you woke up in a Saw-style room and had to kill either Ben or... Did you just say?
I'll just save myself. I'd kill myself.
Good answer. Good answer. Sorry, I'm sat opposite you. And I heard that.
No, it would be both of them. Gun to both of their heads put together. Boosh. Bye. And then...
It was me that had the key. And he's stuck there then. Just looking at
But
our
you're
corpse.
dead.
But I had the key to get you out. You didn't know the answer was kill Dan.
I would go
Ben
through...
alone.
I would look for everywhere.
But
Everywhere.
you're chained to a radiator.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Dan, did you say?
No, damn.
Emma Louise, which episode did you find the most disturbing covering? For me,
No, great man.
That's a
I don't know if you remember this. I had
No, Dan, yeah.
I had a funny turn at Albert Fish.
He did. Dan did
really
the voice.
funny turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, you did. Sorry, you actually did actually.
I haven't had that since, but yeah.
Oh,
I found
yeah,
it
you
really
need-
disgusting.
Nearly passed out, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think, there were 2 episodes we did consecutively. Was it series 4 or series 5?
For
4. We did Albert Fish and then Richard Chase.
Dickie Chase. Dick
Those
Chase.
2 are
Dick Chase.
absolutely the darkest cases we've...
They're up there. They're up there.
Yeah.
And Grant is saying small cases are way better than big cases, which I do happen to agree. I think I'm a lot more surprised by some of the smaller cases. We've done one which, actually, to be fair, the ones we've done already for the main series are big cases, so I can't really say that. But some of the minisodes we do, I'm like, this could be on the main channel, and quite often they end up on there.
Bethan,
Thank you,
you.
Bethan. Thank you so much
you,
for the
Bethan.
super sticker.
you didn't have to do that, really.
You really
You
didn't.
really didn't have to do that.
Dan, you're going to read this. Bosh!
Have you guys heard of Kane's Jawbone? It's a murder mystery novel where the reader has to solve clues to find the murderer. 3 people have ever gotten the answer. I'd love to see you guys attempt it.
That sounds...
So if the answer is publicly available,
Well, yeah, that's cheating, yeah.
I know it's cheating. That's
Literally cheating.
I don't want to cheat.
We mentioned this last time, but we nearly got on the Channel 4 show. Is Channel 4?
Yes, yeah.
Murder Island. We applied to be on that show. We got to the very final stages of it. Then we just didn't get it.
Yeah, well, I think we were kind of ourselves, and the vibe was very serious.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be a bit of like relief? Bang, you lost the fucking torch. Sorry, Tom. Oh, bloody heck. See, that would have been hilarious, isn't it? Tom, would you get stuck on the first page?
Probably.
Tom
Would get stuck. I thought it was a question.
Read many an audiobook, so I don't think I would.
Ben would die first room. Thank you. What question was about rooms? I don't remember there being any rooms, but I'm assuming that's bad news. Did I ever establish a good calling card? Dan's little tree. Dan's answer was great.
Well, Dan loved it so much he put it in his story, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, the power of the edit. He had about 10 minutes to think about it, but it was fantastic.
That was good, Ben.
Still,
Fine, mate.
I've had 4 or 5 days to think about it. I still think just a nice full can of shandy.
No, because it needs to be a bit more characterful. That could just be any loser.
Not really got a lot. Sorry.
So I mean, any person.
We're not going to move on until you answer this question, Ben.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. A good calling card that people will know it's me.
Think about what you do, what you aspire to be, maybe.
I can put user in timeout, so I might put Ron McBride in the timeout. No, I won't. Yeah, but we did. What did we say? What was it? I don't know.
Dan was a tree
with a little D.
with a little D. What was
Tiny
your
D.
calling card?
Oh, we didn't get one for me.
Yeah, it's
I
hard.
asked the question and
It's
I
hard.
I thought you
backed out.
did.
No.
It's
fresh.
just me.
Just me.
What let's throw it to the audience. We're talking about serial
Lost
killers.
Prophet CD.
Oh, come on.
What?
Why would I? I wasn't a big fan.
Oh, okay.
Don't look at the camera.
Well, I didn't even look at the camera. Whatever happens in that room, Dan walks out alive and unharmed.
Thank you.
Wow.
Who said that?
Simon Roper.
Simon. Big up, Simon.
So in that situation, Simon, are me and Tom dead?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Is that what we? Yeah. Okay. Rob Knight, I want to see you guys in a travel-style show where you travel across America, visiting all the weird roadside attractions. That'd be cool.
That would be fun. I mean, no, I don't know who's going to fund that, but it would
well,
be great. I mean, that's the thing. It's like we again, I feel like we can just talk to you guys, not really worry about what we have to say. So I think like we thought between the break, we'll keep doing content, maybe try something new. And it's like, I think people very much know what they want from us, which is essentially the long form content or the minisodes. So I think like even if we went on and did some kind of like vloggy stuff, I'm not sure if that's what people want.
We would also not know if we were any good at it until we tried it, which is
Some of us have some
dangerous.
serious vlogging experience, man.
Oh yeah, Nozza.
In Oslo.
Yeah.
It's me.
Oh, Abby.
Well, there's a that is brilliant.
Oh, God.
A shell suit.
Wow.
I'll take that. I'll take it all
I think
day.
Abby also said I would die in the first room though, Dan. So I think shots have been fired everywhere, apart from
Can
at
you
Tom.
shoot
I appreciate
him
it.
at Tom now, Abby. Next one
The
at Tom.
toy box killer was very disturbing, especially seeing the police visit.
Yeah.
And yeah, the toy box
Toy
one.
box. Yeah, because that is one of the cases we covered.
Spiked.
Serial killer with no veil.
Spiked dildo. Someone's going to come in on me saying that, but that was one of the things as well, wasn't it? Horrible. Vlog like in 2008.
It was it.
Yeah.
No, it was a bit just after that, wasn't it? No, it was like 2015. You were doing.
2008. I was only actually no. To be fair, time just flies. I just
Really?
realised how old I am. Jesus.
That's a great question from Katrine Roberts. Which crime would you most like to see solved in your lifetime?
I'll be very interested about McCann, but then, but nay.
Benet. Well, there's that recent. Loads of people sent us that news article where there's new DNA evidence. I didn't.
New DNA.
Which? That's a good question.
That is a cracking question.
That's got me thinking. I mean, we recently covered it on Patreon, no plug, but the disappearance of MH370. I'd love to know.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
Someone recently have said that they know where the thing is.
Wow.
Who?
You is my mum. And
Zodiac, Daniel, yeah, it's a great point.
Yeah,
Loads
Zodiac.
of people are saying Zodiac, that would be that. Yeah, I could side with that.
Here's a nice question. What would you say you offer the audience that other true crime podcasts?
That's a great question.
That's really a kind of a deep question.
That is a fantastic question.
I need a bit more wine before I can answer that one. What do we offer? I think genuine friendship. No, I think because we've been friends for so long, there's a comfort in the banter, and it's a bit more. I don't know. I would love to think that people that listen to us think they're just listening to mates chat, and it's not so stuffy and serious. Even with our adverts and stuff like that, we like to have a bit of fun with it. It's not just. Hopefully that it's that kind. I know a lot of other podcasts offer that as well.
Definitely. I think that's a great question. I would love to see what people would say. Some people are saying humanity, comedy, we're down to earth. Yeah, throw it out to the group chat. What do you think we have to offer that other true crime podcasts?
Light relief in dark moments.
Yeah, I think we are like sort of I've said it before, mid-morning true crime show. Not too full on. Wow.
There you go. Dan clicked that as well to put it up on there, which is interesting.
No. Thank you, though. Appreciate that.
Should I click? How do I click to get it off, Dan?
It's going to stay up there for the rest of the night.
But no, yeah. Hopefully, that's the thing. I know some people listen to us, and they might listen to, series 2, episode 3. It's the first one. They're like, who are these guys? Why they're making jokes? Don't really get it.
Definitely.
But the one thing which I really like is the people that do get it. Really seem to enjoy it and like it, and that's the kind of the big thing. And I've always I always like podcasts where there's not really guests on; it's just mainly the main hosts. But because you get to know their personalities more, and I hope that's translated for us. But yeah, it's so lovely to see. Like even just Monday night, us hanging out with you guys, it's a lot of fun.
Bethany, what's
Hello, Bethany.
going on?
I presume you just joined us, so let us know if you didn't hear about the big announcement.
Is that an Australian? What's going on, lad? Or is it northern?
I'd like to see you do a female Manscaped ad.
They have female products, I believe, don't they? Because they're female readers on their briefing. Oh yeah.
We actually got asked to do a female ad. Do you remember that?
Oh,
Was that?
That was one of the briefs
Yeah.
in a couple of series ago.
is it still called Manscaped?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know why you
Puns?
guys
Yeah.
panicked there. Puns. We're quite punful. Ben gets good. Well, Ben always does a pun that I don't expect, which I like.
Thank you.
Confidence is building. Thank you. The DB Cooper, that'd be great. Ben didn't rate the Netflix one.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think.
Haven't watched it.
I put it on in the background the other weekend, and I just couldn't get into the DB Cooper Netflix series. I felt like it was more of an entertainment show than a mystery. The best DB Cooper content out there is by a YouTuber called Lamino, and his content in general is amazing, very high standard.
I want to say to Woody Chan, I love it. It's good squishy. That's great.
Good squishy.
Lexi, I mean, that was my thing, and then Ben took it. But I stole it
Kind of
from
made it my own.
you. You got some things of your own.
I actually thought it was Ben's when you started saying
Thanks,
it. So
Dan.
there you go.
Fuck, oh, he's admitted it. But Woody Chan, I did try and tell you, but I'm glad you've told me 19 Crimes Red is much better than the white.
Why? I just can't do red wine.
Old man Dan, do you like older ladies? Dan's actually very much close to getting married.
Otherwise engaged.
Yeah, to a really old lady. Nah, that's not his thing. Irish case on the cards. We've been asked. There's a lot of Irish cases.
Yeah,
being
lot
requested.
of love for the Irish in here tonight.
Honey, what have you missed?
Oh God. Okay. So
Tom.
at the very beginning, they made a joke about scabs for a blood bank, and then
Our audio went off.
Crackly audio.
Crackly audio,
Which is probably still happening.
Lovely donations from lovely people, which they didn't need to do, but we very much appreciate it. Someone's asking about Ben's camper van. Please don't bring it up; it's a sore subject.
Yeah.
What else is there?
It's fine.
Sam Adams' Netflix documentary was absolutely terrible. I think it's about DB Cooper. Fair enough.
It
That's
was
about it.
terrible. Yeah, it wasn't terrible, but it was just not very good.
I'll tell you what was the one I recommended to you the other day, which you probably haven't watched yet. Some like heaven.
Oh, you said it was very easy.
Oh,
to watch.
guys, this honestly.
But, honey, to let you know what
Honey.
you missed, honey. Series 6, we're back next Monday. Big case premiering. And are there any other key announcements?
I think that was it, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Some Kind of Heaven on Netflix. Please watch it. It is bloody brilliant. It's shot so beautifully, and it's just like really very intriguing. I'm not going to say any more. Please watch it and message me on Instagram. Let me know what you think. Because
Big love, Rob McBride. Definitely drink soon.
what's he saying?
Charlie,
He's
stop. Stop.
Yes, McBride. Take care, sir. Do you guys think?
Wow. Why? I feel like I know how. Dan, this is every time we film an episode, Dan. This is how I feel, and Dan's getting it tonight.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ben is always in jest with me and you.
Doesn't feel like it. Well, interestingly, if you haven't watched the Netflix series, the Netflix series about DB Cooper basically suggests they've caught him, they know who he is, they've identified him. But the guy, one of the lead detectives that is pointing all the fingers, there's quite a funny image of him side by side with DB Cooper's composite, and looks just like him. So, yeah, interesting.
Hey, Stephen!
Stephen!
Hey, Dan, please leave some wine for the wedding. Glass pickup. Count was it over 50? All right. This is all I got left,
Is
Stephen.
that your father-in-law?
There's another, not father-in-law.
To be.
That's Colin.
Mhm.
There's more wine in the
Okay.
fridge, Dan.
Oh, yeah, should I get it?
Yeah. We'll carry on without you, and we'll talk about all things we like about you. So you have to watch it back.
He doesn't want to leave.
He doesn't want to leave, does he? He doesn't trust us.
Loads of people love you.
I was
You've
waiting
got-
for an apology from Charlie. Right. that's fine.
Waiting
There you go.
for an apology. Would love to see you guys cover the Jodie Jones case.
Jodie Jones. Can't say that I've heard of that case.
Is it true that Ben modelled his camper van on plans by David Parker Ray?
Fucking hell, who said that?
Rob Knight.
Cheers, Rob. I
Cheers, Rob.
think David had a lot less wood. His was more metal.
You're a lot of wood, boy.
I knew that was
No, you didn't.
key. I knew it was coming.
No, you don't. I hope you know it's coming. It's not attached to your body.
Mostly love of music, yes. I haven't watched the two most latest series, but I love Better Call Saul.
Oh, my mum
Yeah.
really rates that.
Rob Odenkirk?
Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk.
The thing
Amazing.
I recommended you to watch. You
Last
think you
Man
should
on
leave?
Earth.
No, I think you should leave now.
I think you should leave now, yeah.
That sketch with Bob Odenkirk and him in the diner. In the diner is one of the
Amazing.
funniest things I think.
I think you should leave on Netflix is probably if you
It's a bit odd.
If you send laugh out loud messages, hee ha ha's, but don't actually mean them. That's the first show I've watched in many, many years that genuinely made me laugh. Like,
Some of it is a bit, but then
you get the odd sketch.
I
That's
think it's
just
the
like
first episode of series 2, isn't it? It's the Bob Odenkirk and it's in the restaurant. It's honestly
unbelievable. Yeah,
top tier comedy. To be honest, I love that Dan is now on cam. Always love his comments. Yeah,
Dan's great.
Dan, see, even though he wasn't always a fan of being on camera, and it's taken
He's
a while
shy. He's a shy guy.
to coax him in. But yeah, he does add a lot to it. He doesn't like being asked outright about theories, but other than that,
Dan's narration of the Jersey Killer case was brilliant. Very scary. Yes, that case is terrifying. It's one of the worst I've researched, and Dan's delivery was on point.
spot on. And by the way, guys, if we have missed a question, just
Yeah.
copy
just
and paste
repeat
it because we will try and get through as many of these as we can.
So an update on that Jodie Jones case.
Jodie Jones.
Jodie Jones played for Coventry City, recently signed by Oxford. I'm guessing it's a different person. Oh, okay. So there's two different Jodie Jones. Okay, apologies. That's my bad.
Always read before you. So yeah, you guys are wondering what have I won from this big news? I won £1.
So we had a few comments about
Dogs.
taken about dogs, so you can
Don't judge us,
say hello
but
to Judgy Pudgy Boy.
that is Judgy Pudgy
there's
boy.
the camera. Hello, baby. Want to speak?
Everyone
Get
say
some
hello.
slobber. Look, the camera's there.
Ooh, I need to you.
So this is Judge. This is Dan, and so Doggy Boggy.
Doggy boggy.
Isn't he cute?
He's a cute little boy.
Cute.
He's a beardy boy.
So Natasha asks, if all three of you got stranded on a desert island, who would be
Desert
eaten?
island. I'll probably have a banoffee.
You were in on that. So
Who would be eaten first? Probably me. Innit? I don't know. I guess it's who get.
well, you're both veggie, aren't you? Vegan. So
Oh yeah.
I'm probably quite comfortable in that environment. And I've also
What,
recently
eating?
watched Lost, so I know.
Do they eat anyone in Lost?
Um,
Were you guys, if you guys have seen Lost, were you disappointed by the ending?
so upset. So upset. It was it's such a good show for the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then, ugh.
Natalie Jameson, who I recognise from Instagram. Let's see what she had to say. My dad worked with her uncle. Oh, I missed the first bit.
There you go, Dan.
What's that? Where was the rest of it?
25. Wow. Thank you.
What's going on?
I think you missed that one, Tom. It's a slight at you.
Oh.
Actually,
Oh.
it's not really a slight at all.
I think we should highlight that. Oh, you can't
I
highlight
can't
that.
highlight.
I
I'm
pre-
not signed in.
I am 32. That is bang on.
I predict that Tom is 32, Ben is 29, and Dan is 25. I'm the same age as Tom.
Thank you so much.
I know that's
No,
digest that information.
it
It's hard.
literally is the opposite way. It's Dan's the oldest, Ben's the second oldest, and I'm the
He's
youngest.
the baba. He's the baba. But back to Natalie.
The mental
Sorry.
age.
Sorry.
What? Yeah, Natalie said, I kind of jumped in halfway through a question she already asked a bit. So Jodie Jones was murdered by Luke Mitchell. I don't know the case very well. My dad worked with her uncle and was there when he received the phone call telling him she'd been killed.
Wow. Wow.
Very interesting.
The Hustler. This is, I think, a quite
Guys, before you say that.
Did we say?
Oh, Carl.
Yes.
Thank you so much, mate.
Guys, as well, where should we do a live show if we do a live show? It'd probably be a pub setting. It's
Yeah.
not going to be a
I
venue.
feel like it has to be somewhere in the Midlands because that makes it easy for the Northerners, the Southerners. London's a mess. I don't hate London, but just
Damn.
it's busy, isn't it? It's fun.
I'm thinking Bournemouth.
So thank you very much, Carl. Tom has had a bottle on you, and that means a lot.
No, me and Dan have shared it.
Well,
I've been trying to...
Dan is looking.
Have you downed your glass, Tom? Because we're
Yep.
ready to move on. Now.
Thank you so much, Carl.
Oh,
But the Hustler did ask, would you rather kill a
Talk.
serial killer or be a serial killer?
Kill.
We'd all much rather kill a serial killer. Jake
I was,
Spinley.
I was once away on holiday and there was a shirt in H&M Serial Chiller.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it.
Why did you not get it?
I thought I wasn't cool enough to wear it.
Jake Spinley asks, what's the most interesting documentary or video or series that you have watched for research?
Ooh.
It's a good question. But Carl, once again, thank you so much. Tom will definitely have a bottle on you.
Not Tom, me and Dan are sharing.
Sorry, have you had some wine?
You're saying as if I have a problem. Sorry, guys, before I say, where's a middle point that we could do? Do it.
Yes,
Midlands.
Lost was literally blue balls.
Fair.
Oh, there's so many comments.
But people were Saffron Walden, that's quite close. But that's...
Saffron Walden's next door to me. Wow.
But where is the... I guess...
Not a lot of people are saying Nottingham, Nuneaton,
Grantham.
Nottingham.
Ooh.
A lot of Nottingham.
Lots of Nottinghams.
Boston, Massachusetts.
What about Manchester?
That's not Midlands.
Is it not?
That's quite far north.
Yeah.
Stoke, Hereford, Sheffield.
Massachusetts.
Maybe we need to do 2 gigs, one south, one north.
Good idea.
Midlands, pick your side. We could try and do one.
Honey Clark, that
Guys,
comment
no,
has
I'm
made
gonna-
my night.
I'm going to put you on the
Holy
spot.
fuck! I didn't even read the last part.
What was it? Yeah, Ben is Sawyer, Dan is Charlie, and Tom... Oh, come on.
Who am I? Where's this? Highlight it.
I'm Hurley. Hopefully his person... Hopefully that's personality-wise. He's quite lovable, but...
It's everyone's favourite character.
Is-
Well,
is
well,
Char-
fuck off. We know what Honey Clark means. And how was Hurley that weight by the end of the show? He's on a...
He's the hero.
He's on the desert island. Fuck me.
Fantastic.
Honey Clark.
Thank you, honey. I bloody love Sawyer.
Everyone loves Sawyer.
Yeah, everyone.
But,
Everyone loves Hurley. There's an episode called that.
Dan.
What's Charlie's song again?
You are
You're
everybody.
You are.
You are everybody.
Here's a bit of trivia. What song was Hurley listening to on the iPod when it cut out?
Jack Jones.
Nope. Not similar.
I think he plays some Jack Jones.
Oh, I used to know this.
A lot of
The one where it kind of slowed down because it ran out of batteries.
Yes.
Liverpool, Peak District, Birmingham,
Delicate
Bristol,
by Damien Rice.
Yeah.
Good song.
Manchester, Birmingham, Wales,
Thomas
Oxford,
Milton.
Leeds.
Thomas Milton from Office Space.
Birmingham. Sam, is that
Oh,
where you
God,
are
this-
now?
Office
Why Birmingham?
Space. Milton. This is going to be
Robin
horrible.
Hood Country, Worksop.
Oh, not that, Grant. You're my
A lot of people
brother-in-law.
reacting to the Hurley comment. A lot of people on your side, Tom. So don't worry.
Really? I don't think they are. Hurley fucking hell. That's not I don't know how on my side that is. And then my brother-in-law have just said I'm an old fat man from an office show. So that's fun. That's just fun. Nah, it's fine. That's fine.
Bristol, Liverpool.
There won't be a live show. We're done. The big announcement is Finn. Not Finn, obviously, I'm fucking Hurley. But
This is probably a boring question for everybody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
but me. But
There we go.
Dan, do you have a physical mixer or is it all software? I record all in the box, so it's just software.
This question here.
In the box.
Party
That's
outside number 10. Is that because you were possibly there for Jack Mate's shoot for the Boris Johnson thing? Because I was filming. I was the cameraman on that shoot. Is that a reference to that? Let me know. Did you guys ever watch the Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah,
That
the
was very interesting.
American footballer, right? Very
Dwight,
interesting.
Dwight Schrute, comment at the bottom. That's probably just their favourite character, right? It's not reference to who I am, is it? Right? Am I right?
Shetland Workshop, Belfast, London.
I feel like it's gone from Dan Spice to me Spice.
Yeah, well, it's
Good.
coming my way.
Good energy.
Coming my way. Spice me up. Nottingham.
Ooh, shop. Yeah, we when we were in a band, Ben, that's where we used to gig, wasn't it, Nottingham? Or Grantham.
Ah,
Remember?
we did Grantham, Long Bennington. I've just seen a comment from Quadrix. Let me just scroll back up. Really sorry to hear of that, but glad you're in a good space now. And yeah, we'll always be here with content. Absolutely. Glad you're doing okay though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quadrix, and like very much appreciate you being there for a long time. We've seen your comments all along,
Yeah.
and very much appreciated, and glad to see you doing well.
Yeah. Yeah. Hope you're good, man.
Hope all is well.
Nottingham, then so Nottingham. Am I right in thinking it's also called Shottingham?
He's back in our day, Ben. Well, your day.
Yeah. My my tattooist lives in
Oh,
Nottingham.
there we go.
Tattoos.
Derby,
But
isn't it?
well, he's got a studio in Derby, but he lives in Nottingham. Actually, no, he's moved. He's got a new studio now. But
What, has he done all your tattoos?
well,
Nah,
not
it's
all of
pretty
them.
cool. His brother doing
Oh,
some
why do you
cheap
say
ones.
tattooist and your tattooist?
Well, I mean, I'm fairly loyal to him, but it doesn't matter.
His brother's
Well,
done loads. That's pretty.
Not if he's...
That's cheating, isn't it?
Well,
What?
Well,
How is your fan base in the United States? That's a good question. I haven't actually looked into that recently.
doesn't YouTube give you some sort of
Yeah.
analytics on who's
I
listening
can
where?
do that. I don't think we've got a huge.
Or-
following.
I
Yeah,
don't think it's massive.
we love and appreciate all of the YouTube people, but
There he is.
at the moment,
Mr. PR, go on.
our audio
Patreon.
audience is much larger than our visual audience.
Yeah, we have been tempted to mug the visual off. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. No. Do you guys have any crime?
Here's a question that I should address.
Sorry.
Will Dan ever be more prominent?
We talked about this while you were away.
Yeah, so you
We
don't.
talked,
Oh, did
we
you
talked
actually?
about this behind your back.
What did
yeah.
you say?
I said that you weren't overly keen to
Yeah.
be more prominent
Yeah, I enjoy being...
in the photo shoots, but not in the content.
You invited me,
Invited you.
so I'll be there.
You told us how to pose.
Yeah, rightly so. No, I don't think I will. Maybe actually, and I won't say no.
I
but
think-
I don't like being on camera, even though I am on camera now.
It's less is more with
I was stuck on. I think it's quite fun having someone who hasn't researched the cases giving their opinion on it.
Definitely. And Dan's opinions are often very sharp and on the point. He raises some very good questions and observations. So yeah, and he's also in all of our Patreon content as well. He's a bit
Dan,
more.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's fine.
I took a picture of a dragonfly earlier in my garden.
Let's have a look.
I'll have to show you in a minute.
Share your screen.
DTM asks Tom Ben music question. Well, Dan is our music man as well. Who are your favorite bands? I'm a big metalcore guy and get the same vibes from you boys. By the way, Dan is my fave.
All right, don't.
Okay.
You're my fave too.
Fair enough, you like the oldies. Metalcore, I think we're going to really disappoint you here and say mine and Ben's kind of...
Been
like
to Download Festival a
like-
couple of times.
Yeah, but if we're a cheesecake, Ben, our layer is probably pop punk, isn't it?
Yeah, to the core.
We do like some heavy stuff when we're
Yeah.
a bit angry. But as well, guys, remember...
Stank.
Remember, guys, to put your comment again if we haven't answered your question. We're not
Yeah.
being rude. It's
I think I've got some catching up to do, but I can do it slowly and then catch anyone that's been missed. Do you guys have any true crime themed tattoos from Charlie.
You
no.
have a cut razor, but it's not for that reason.
It's not for that reason. It's very misleading. Alice says Oxford. I'm just reading every single one
That was
now.
partridge.
Um,
I'm very partridge.
Rob asks, Dan, have you tried frozen sweet corn yet? Next level from peas. I love sweet corn. I get it in my Subway. Get a lot
I
of.
should get some real.
I haven't tried that, no, but I saw quite a few comments about frozen sweet corn. So,
What a few comments. Where have you seen these?
my DMs are fucking full to the brim.
Oh,
Dear me.
an ear of corn.
Nathan says, can we get a semi-formal or semi-formal clothing line from Yarl?
Formal.
What would you like to see, Nathan?
Hoodies has been requested a lot,
That's not semi-formal, though, is it?
and I'm just saying in
Quite the
general.
opposite.
But after a long day at the office, put the hoodie on.
Yeah.
Formal though,
Like a
shirt. I'll still.
a tie clip. Do you guys have any?
What is semi-formal, Nathan?
It's smart casual. I don't know what that means.
So, a shirt?
Ben's my fave. Do you like
You
it?
guys are way further ahead than me.
Polo sweaters?
Dan is the sex appeal, Tom is the sax appeal, and Ben is the socks appeal.
There we go. Normal order has been
Socks.
resumed.
I don't know what that means.
Good night, Doug. Thank you so much for
Night, Doug.
joining us, and enjoy the episode next Monday. It's a big un. It's
Bye,
a
Doug.
big un.
A polo shirt, please.
A polo shirt.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, that is actually...
See,
For the golf course.
I think we need to change our logo up.
I like our logo.
Which one?
The one that's in the top right-hand corner right now.
That on the polo.
Yeah.
It looks like you're part of a corporate event, Ben.
Was
Was
that
that?
you?
That wasn't me.
It was Dan.
I was crackling again.
RNFNR Dan, Runfner Dan, says, Gas, you guys shouted out my message, been a fan since day one. Thank you so much. Pringles.
Pringles!
I just enjoy the. You,
Woody-
you all gel. Tom's the cheeky chap.
I'm so
Yes,
far
do
behind,
do.
I think I'm just going. Woody said, when you started out, did you ever think, did you ever get scared that no one would listen?
Yes. Petra. Well, to be honest,
We weren't even going to be doing audio initially, were we? At all.
no more. We had to. No, we weren't going to. Yeah, no, sorry. We were. Yeah. So we were going to do a visual podcast. We had audio. It wasn't just going to be us talking with no audio.
Yeah, it's not really what. Okay.
But then Ben was very adamant of we should put it on there, and I was like, I don't know why I was slightly at the first against it, but very good shout from Ben.
I was very impressed, actually, when I first saw that series and all the comments on YouTube and the likes
Well,
and stuff.
it was odd, wasn't it? Because, I mean, I don't know, it was a very, obviously, because you put a new thing out there, it's going to be a slow burn anyway.
Yeah. Well,
We-
series 1 was.
I got a shout out from, I think, from Jack, wasn't it?
That was you. That was very useful, to be fair.
It was, yeah, it got us.
But everything else, you were editing
Oh, it was hard. I turned down paid work just to do our podcast,
Yeah.
which was,
up in Leeds and in my old house.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was literally us two. Dan still mixed the final, gave it a clean up.
because Dan
didn't he,
would
at the end?
listen to the first couple, was like,
Yeah.
and then he started mixing it, and then we were like, well, I think Dan, you were just about to move into the new gaff, and you had the studio. You're like, why don't you guys perhaps? Because it was just when it was getting made, wasn't it? Yeah. So then it was like, why don't you guys do it here? And then we knew how instrumental Dan was to the podcast, and how important he was, and how much of a difference he made. So we're like, come on board. We're just to be completely transparent, we're complete equal members of this podcast.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dan does all the fabulous intros. Yeah, it's great.
Kind of a linked question for Dan. Do you own Boston Sound and are you a full-time producer?
Not Dan PR in this.
What?
It's gone off a tangent, hasn't it?
What's that?
Take
mate?
care, Josh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good evening or a night.
I do own Boston Sound. This studio is 2 years old. It's in my garden, and it's a kind of a garage conversion.
Forest.
Jesus,
It's
that's
in a
like
fucking.
so loud.
It's in a spooky
hell.
forest.
Yes,
For
it's in a
fuck's
spooky
sake.
forest in my garden. And I do a lot of different things
Yeah,
as my day job, but I'm here. And this question though is great. Can we get a
You're
live
saying that-
rendition of Wiggly Worm?
What
Oh,
did
wow.
what did it come from? Is it actually a thing?
This is Pond, wasn't it?
Oh,
There's
okay.
a worm in the bottom of the garden. There's a worm and he's wiggling
And his
to the...
name is Wiggly Woo.
And his name is Wiggly Worm.
Is that good enough, Max?
Creeping through the...
Hand fell off my ice, on my mug. The other day, I was devastated. Well, Neil.
Drop us a message,
Yeah,
Neil. We'll get
give
you a new mug sent out.
Yeah, no worries.
No.
Stupid handle.
Dan, please get in contact for Boston. We'd love to get you a beer. Send us a DM on Instagram, and I'll give you a
That's
shout.
a great question from Reticent Moth. Has researching more true crime changed the way you see the world or people? It's made me less.
Less.
It's made me less. You know, when a
Trusting.
It's in some elements, but when a new true crime series comes out, I'm less keen to. It used to be my thing.
Less passion for the topic.
Yeah, well, do you know what I mean?
To be honest,
I almost feel like
I'm
it's not.
completely
I'm
with you on
cheating
that.
on the podcast if it's not research.
It feels like wasted time,
Yes, yeah, exactly, yeah.
which is odd. So I used to be all on the new thing. Evil Genius is one of the worst ones I've ever seen.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Evil Genius.
I think it gave away with the fact that the thumbnail was literally the woman they're going to talk about. But
Well, yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Kirsty, next series 6.
oh, we're not going to reveal that, are we, guys?
Would someone like to tell Kirsty?
You.
Check the chat, Kirsty.
Oh
No,
that's
Monday.
brilliant.
Monday coming.
Guys, come on.
Monday coming.
Yeah, this Monday, new series.
8th of August,
Oh, imagine it.
Series 6, Episode 1.
And as Ben would say, it's a big case.
Big series.
Big
Big series.
Are we going to CrimeCon this year? No, we almost were, but it's already happened, hasn't it? Wasn't it July
I
or
think
June?
it may have done.
Maybe next year. Maybe we'll be at CrimeCon next year, but we're also looking at doing our own thing. So
Shall we say that? What's the deal? This year might be hard. Just trying to think. When's a good time to do a live show? Winter probably would be a good time. Should we say that? Should we say it on this podcast?
oh, that's awesome.
Should I make... Okay, sorry. Should we make an announcement that we're going to try or make a promise to our... And Dan's really squirming like a wiggly worm. Should we promise and make... We can't go back on it? We definitely going to do a live show this year? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Early 2023. It's not out of the question, is it?
Oh,
He's still
something about winter, isn't there? Something about winter.
Yeah, well, January's cold.
Oh, no, it definitely is part of winter as well.
So many lovely comments, guys, about people that are passionate about true crime.
November in Nottingham.
November in Nottingham does have a good ring, Dan. He's thinking about it.
No, Dan's on... We have to get it right.
Got to get the producer on
If
board.
it's structured,
That's it.
Well,
It has to be
I
structured.
am very, very up for it.
Because we are very heavily edited. A big shout out to Ben Bonsi, our editor, by the way, who he just
It's
gets
a
us.
legend. Yeah, absolute legend.
He just gets us. And he leaves some things in there just for us to laugh at. He knows it's not going to make the cut. And some of the bloopers is like, definitely not going to be in there. We say some things to make each other laugh and make him laugh.
Yes.
That should never be seen by anybody.
Yeah. Delete.
Just a bit of a, yeah.
So if we can somehow bring Ben on tour, and he could just stop us before we say
Oh,
certain
Bonsi,
things.
for myself in third person.
Oh, I'm kind of getting into that a little bit.
If we bring Ben on tour.
But yeah, the logistics we need to look into, because I'd also be nervous that let's say we confirmed, right, we're gonna do a gig or we're gonna do a show in Preston, right? I would be nervous that even 20 people would show up.
That's why I have to pick a very small venue.
Yeah.
Like devastatingly
then.
small venue. But I think what we'd do is, obviously I have a few words now, but probably would pick a venue, we'd have a hotel in the city, probably a few drinks afterwards.
Yeah.
Venture
That
out a
sounds
bit.
nice, Dan.
But would you see me on stage?
Yeah, I think you would. Oh, no. To be honest, I'm ripping off Happy Hour Live when I went to film for them. 3 of them on stage, bit of a structure.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Nottingham, November 9th.
I mean, that's very specific.
That is
It's all the ends.
specific.
All the ends.
All the ends. And I'm born in November.
Yes, yeah, we could do a birthday
No.
show if you wanted.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
No, that's fine.
Thank you.
Does Dan prank Ben in the new
Maybe.
series? Well, wait and see.
It's the main thing Dan picking one that has his name in the
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah. More please.
Oh, this is a good one. Oh. Yeah, absolutely mugged me up. Jacob could be your stand-in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought,
Fine, yeah.
no, I thought more about the fact what happened the other day. Does your editor tell you his plan? Tanya's thing is, I think Bonds doesn't get enough credit for what he does.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
he essentially goes, "This is staying in. This is the pace of the story," and then he cuts out and he kind of.
Bonds does such a good
He's
job.
an amazing editor.
He is. Yeah, because he literally dictates how the story's been told.
Yep.
And the intro, the amazing intro is done by Dan at the beginning. The amazing animations are done by Phil, as we've mentioned. But yeah, the editing by Bonsi, and he's just
That's such a good question.
go on, click.
Woody Chant, legally, what do you have to look out for if someone is still alive, like Weinstein or Vince McMahon? Who, didn't he retire because some allegations about Vince McMahon? Interesting.
Some allegations, many allegations.
Many allegations, yes. Legally,
I think the main rule is, Woody, say the word allegedly a lot.
Yeah.
It gets you out of many, I think.
some people have said it is
No.
believed that.
It is believed that. Just say allegedly.
Yeah. Which is hard to say after a few wines.
A lot of people have said,
Allegedly. I'm enjoying it.
here it is.
Ben, you're right.
True colours.
Fine, mate.
True colours. A lot of people said the best edit ever on the podcast, though, was the cracked egg when my face comes out the egg.
That was very good. That was you?
Who's editing that one? I don't know.
Correct himself out an egg.
Let's crack into this case. Yeah. But, yeah. Glory days.
Katrin, or Katrin, sorry.
Katrine?
Katrine. Oh, that was
I don't know.
excellent.
Well, I don't know.
If I order a merch with a note asking for a hand-drawn doodle of the ghost, is that possible? Yes,
Tom's pretty good at drawing.
it is possible.
I've seen you, Jimmy Savile.
I don't even know what that means.
That
And
sounds weird.
It does.
In the beginning of the Jimmy Savile episode, you said he looks like I drew him, and then you had to draw him live on paint, and it was very good. Yes, you did.
Jimmy Savile, was I editing at that stage?
No, but you
No.
made it specifically and then gave it to
Ah.
the editor to pop in.
Yeah, fair, that's fair.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
was being kind.
no, he is trying to win me back. We like little requests like that as well. We've done, like, some people asked for some birthday messages before, didn't we? We went to a lot of effort.
letters, yeah. We've written a few letters,
Letters.
yeah. I mean, people are asking for ghosts. I'd rather draw a ghost.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
want- if you
ghosts,
want a,
yeah.
if you want a letter, that's fine. as well.
Allegedly,
Oh,
Tom is
honey.
early from Lost.
I get, honey Clark, you're breaking my heart. My,
Oh, we got some more love chat. Best adult dating site.
Snipe that out. Block.
ooh.
Gone. Oh, God. 3 more.
Oh, wow.
They are loving this chat.
An error occurred. Can't block them.
I've seen you, Jimmy Savile. Yeah, he didn't mean it like that. He meant it in a nice way.
Simon, what does that mean? How big a pipe bowl would you think Ben would use? Clay pipe or massive shirt? Is that
don't know what it
is that an
means.
innuendo? Is that a euphemism?
How big a pipe bowl do you think Ben would use?
I think I don't know what that means.
Is it a weed joke?
I don't know. Do I smoke?
I don't know, do you?
If I order more merch, can I get you guys to do a doodle so I can get it tattooed from Honey?
Honey, if you explicitly say
I'm well up
Tom
for
is
that.
not Hurley, who can I be? Jacob.
Hmm.
I'll take Jacob.
You like Desmond?
Who's
Oh,
Ja-
Desmond,
You love
yes.
Desmond,
Who's
yeah.
Jacob?
Stop doubting me, man.
Who's Jacob?
Jacob's the guy that owns the island.
Oh, no. Desmond.
Oh, yeah.
Brother.
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 Just like
No
his
brother.
voice. Just like
Press
his
the
voice.
button, brother.
I'll doodle a tattoo for you, honey.
Oh.
Do we get these sex chats for free if we are on Patreon? I mean, sometimes we go there.
Here's a question as well.
There we go.
We've been considering, because Patreon, we're considering getting our own website made, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, if there's any members of the the corporate Patreon team in the chat right now, they just stop listening for a bit.
No, they're fine. But basically, if we got a new website made, which has the content on, but it's slightly cheaper than Patreon, would people go to it? Here's a question. Because
Patreon
it's a bit buggy sometimes, isn't
is
it?
a bit buggy. It takes quite a large chunk every month, and it hasn't been the best to embed our videos on or our audio on. So yeah,
So we think getting a bit more of a kind of all plush website, but maybe a bit of a cheaper
cheaper
Patreon.
option to Patreon.
Yeah.
I want to get a tattoo of your knife and mic logo. Well,
Wow.
shout out to Phil Witz who drew that bad.
Well, let us know what you need from us. We can give you a high res version of that if you need it. And if honestly,
People are saying yes to your question about the website.
oh, amazing. But yeah, well, we will look into that definitely because it's been. Desmond is my favourite. Is he, Honey Clark? Because it seems like you have a lot of favourites. And Hurley's not one. Dan, what's your favourite video game? COD.
Warzone, yeah.
Fall Guys.
What Fall Guys is pretty good, and then Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh, fuck off.
What do you mean, fuck off?
No, that wasn't to you. It's another comment in the comment. Saying Flight Simulators for losers. Oh, fuck off. Give that a chance.
Video games. I like The Forest. I
Yes.
also really like
The Forest is so good.
It's
Stranded Deep.
The Forest.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to give you The Forest. I went to Ben's and he had been. I don't know how long you've been playing it. Cause
A couple of months.
Well, it says on it how many
It is
days.
A couple of months. Yeah, but that's the
And
video
you-
game
you had-
days. Video game days. 100 and
You
something.
had such an elaborate base with,
Several bases.
with skulls decorating the whole thing.
Skull candles. Yeah. I had an island base, which is the perfect thing about the island base is sharks can't get you.
But it's child skulls, wasn't it?
Sorry?
It's skulls of
I think
children.
they were like adult
Adult
skulls.
Adult skulls. Okay. Fair play.
Oh my god.
It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? I do want to do a live gig this year, Dan. I feel
Let's
like
not rush
Oh,
it.
it's literally about smoking.
We're all drunk.
Simon, it was literally about smoking. That's fine. I don't smoke. I've never smoked, but I thought it was a euphemism.
cigar.
A cigar.
My wife's a sopranos party. I got some little cigars out.
I've heard that you have to really burn it before inhaling. You see people
No, man,
inhaling while
you
they're
just go breathe. You don't mean that inhaling the lungs
right.
over
I watched
cigars.
like a mafia guy on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was like, "Everybody's been doing it wrong."
Yeah, you're not supposed to suck it in, are you?
Not
No
at
man,
all.
no man
Supposed to
inhale
burn
it,
the
yeah.
shit
Burn
out
it
of it.
really hard.
Crime Podcast Simulator. The
Ooh.
VR headsets.
This is a
Yes.
thing that I thought about the other day. Was there's a thing called something Door? I think it's on my phone. I'll find out. But it's a thing, an app where you essentially can do on your phone walk through a CGI house, certain crime scenes.
Yeah.
There's one of
Wow.
John Bonet where you can basically walk through the house and see what's around.
It's like a Google.
It's mad.
That's
3D
crazy.
camera.
But imagine incorporating that into a fucking podcast.
Good idea. It's a good idea.
When we're talking about the crime scene, walking around in that visually, they're like, "Whoa, guys, you guys
Wiggs is here.
Hello, Wiggs.
Easy now, Wiggs.
flaccid vibes."
Zara, I did see your questions about the football. There's two football men in here, and Dan's not as much of a fan, so I've tried not to answer them. Top four. In no particular order: Man City, Liverpool, Spurs, and then
I think Arsenal
think
did surprisingly well.
they are looking pretty sharp. I'm gonna go Chelsea.
Hmm.
In that order. I know I said no particular order.
Yeah.
In that order.
That was fun.
Sorry, Dan. I'm so sorry. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
let's
I
do
didn't
more
want to
da-
ignore
Let's
Zara.
do more Dan PR. Dan, can
Chris, great question from Chris. Great
we
question.
where?
For a 1 hour episode, how many hours of footage do you
I
record?
love that question.
You guys are so brilliantly off topic that I feel you could record for 3 to 4 hours to get that 1 hour.
Sometimes.
You're absolutely spot on, Chris.
Crispy, I would say our editor wouldn't agree that brilliantly because it's like, for fuck's sake, why are you talking about socks? But yeah, if it's what's the longest
Think about
episode?
yesterday, for example.
But that wasn't. I think we were pretty much on it for that. I think we weren't.
That was
We
3.5
filmed 2
hours.
episodes yesterday, guys, for the main channel.
How long? Sorry,
3.5.
for the first episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably gonna be 3.5. But that'll probably end up as being about an hour 54 ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of it is
54.
just me and Ben can't read sometimes, and we struggle for certain words.
Yeah, but the thing we do now, though, is...
Spice the other one, they can't read the word.
Yeah, we share a Google document for the timelines. If someone can't pronounce something, we'll quickly pronounce it for them, and that gets out of hand. But then also, we'll see words later when Tom's doing a section of his timeline. I will then be looking at my next paragraph, and I'll spot something that's coming up, or he'll spot something. And there are some, as I said, episode 1 of Series 6, which is next Monday, guys. There's some interesting surnames in that timeline.
Yeah, there really is. Really is.
Owen Rayner. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's about that hunter guy from the MySpace days. I really want to watch it. I really want
Where's
to watch
that
it.
on? Is that on
Netflix. It's
Netflix?
about a guy that basically did like revenge porn, but it to a really bad extent. He hosted a website, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Owen.
I don't even know.
Yeah, check it out.
It's interesting. He got in big trouble many years ago.
Wiggs, is there an ICMAP Discord? Well, to be honest, on this new website I'm discussing the idea of, there might be an actual message board which we can do. Be a lot easier in Discord. We thought about the idea of
We
Discord.
don't have an
didn't
official Discord, do we?
we? I think I made it.
You made it.
Fucking use
We
it,
have got
Ben,
one,
but-
Wigs, but I don't think it's being used.
I don't know.
Is it
correct
like
term?
I've got Discord, but is it like a forum or is it like you can message?
Wiggs. Okay, me talking to you directly now. What the fuck is a Discord? I made one, And then I was like, yeah, we'll use this.
It's like a server, isn't it? or
It's
something,
like a
and then
good chat. And
it's
then
a good chat.
it's a good chat. Well,
Right.
but I think we could have individual you and Ben could have our own little things and discussing their little things for the community to discuss in there. But I think on this new website, which I'm discussing, is we could have our own thing embedded in the website.
Okay.
That's cool.
And if you become a member of the website, then you immediately will get discounts on the store as well. I don't know.
We got ideas.
Ideas bubbling away.
Muffin Purple Gurk. How many Boris Johnsons could you guys kill if they kept infinitely respawning and swarming you like the
such a
agents from The
funny
Matrix Reloaded?
Image in my head.
How many though? What are we armed with, Muffin?
Well, but
Can I call you MPG?
I like that. MPG.
MPG. What are we armed with?
I
If it's
presume we're Neo,
barehanded.
aren't we?
MPG.
Neo with the bar.
New Matrix. Shit.
Yeah.
Really shit. Fall Guys has a scene like The Matrix, though. Not Fall Guys. That's Gang Beasts in the train station.
I'm waiting for Muffin to come back about what,
Okay.
what we're armed with.
Wigs, no worries. It's pretty easy serving.
Community platform.
Okay. New website's on source. Yeah. I looked at it. It didn't look very user friendly, or maybe it just wasn't me friendly. Maybe it was like, honey, just calling me.
Oh, Simon, that's cool.
Honey.
Yeah, pop in the chat about your art. I'm sure people would love to check that
Who's
out.
this, right?
Simon Roper, the cigar smoker. Bald De Gea, what did you think of the latest Savile doc? I've only seen the first half of it, but I thought the archived footage that they have of him, because we tried to get as much as we could when we did our episode, was really unnerving. It looked like it was well made, but I need to finish it. So I enjoyed what I saw.
That's
of it.
interesting because I found the first half quite dull, but
Okay.
the second half was insane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
need to go
I will
back
push
then.
through with that.
Yeah.
If
If I've missed any questions, guys, I'm so sorry.
Just
'cause-
repeat them in there, because
Yeah.
we're not being rude. We would answer many a question. But yeah, guys, it's been very intriguing. So all dead.
Oh, dead air. Sorry, right. 2 hammers and hog day. Fucking hell.
Revenge prawn.
Did I say prawn instead
No,
of
you
porn?
didn't. I don't think you did. It's just a comment.
District 9. What a movie. The prawns.
Jack Johnson.
Cheers, Jack.
Cheers, Jack.
It's
That's
always
very-
better than when we're together.
Yeah, that's good. Well done.
Well done, Tom.
That was good.
That was good, yeah.
yeah.
It was just harmless.
Random hero spotting. The Savile doc is on Netflix.
Oh, there's another bot in the chat.
No.
Are you blocking these bots down? Are you going, guy?
Well, I
Come
can't react
let 'em
instantly.
linger.
Can
No,
I?
I'm just asking you.
Yes, then.
Come back later.
George Adams. Sorry, George. You played Multiverses yet? I think that's a Dan question. Is that a Dan question?
I have no idea what multiverse is.
Nor
So
do I.
please tell me more, George.
Is that COD?
You've
Is
got
that
a PlayStation controller as your profile
Multiverses?
picture. So we can chat.
Oh, you'll do.
People are getting naked again. Christine.
Damn. Any questions for the chat, Ben?
I
Ben? What
think
do you want to know from the chat?
What cases would you guys be most keen to see in Series 6? Bearing in mind, we've agreed them already.
Yeah, you literally can't change your
We
mind.
filmed 2 of them,
Yeah, one of them.
and there may be an audience vote. And the finale, by the way, again, like we said with the last series, no one is going to get the finale. But what would you like to see? So we've got the Golden Gate Killer.
Yeah, the finale of this one's is even less.
Golden Gate Killer? Golden State Killer?
Golden State, I believe. But the finale of this one's even less predictable than last series.
With the finale, we're hoping we're going to be sort of spearheading slightly in terms of there's not a lot of content out there about what happened or yeah. And we're hoping to kind of shed a bit more light. So we've got Amanda Knox, the Green River Killer, the Unabomber, Brenda Spencer, Dennis Nielsen,
Honey Clark's trying to claw her way back into the books now.
9/11, Gary Ridgway, Tia Rigg, Dimebag Darrell. That would be interesting, Dimebag Darrell.
That is Joe Williams.
Oh, Joe! Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, I would love to cover that. So some people have got a couple of them may have been mentioned. That's all I'll say because I'm getting intimidated.
Stop fucking saying it.
Dimebag, John Cooper, the Bullseye Killer. We did a post about that, didn't we? The Bullseye Killer. You made a cool Instagram post.
Probably.
The darts player.
Yeah, bullseye.
lot of people on the dime bag flow. Maybe we'll do that on. We'll do a special for Joe.
Ooh.
The dime bag case.
Yeah, I think our next break we're probably going to do audio only things on between the little break. But that's a long way away now because we're going to be back next week with a new series.
And that takes us through to like October.
A
Do we
long
work out?
We finish at the end of October.
That is a long old time.
Crazy.
Do we have an episode coming out for Halloween? Is that going to be?
Halloween's going to be a very busy week for us. Not going to reveal why.
Oh yeah, of course.
But might be heard daily in some places.
A couple people saying The Night Stalker, Dale Cregan, Tupac and Biggie murders,
Ooh.
The Case of Honey Clark.
Well, she's killed my vibe. No, she hasn't. Or he. Who knows? Enjoy the badge.
Hillsborough, Sid and Nancy.
We're going to do Sid and Nancy. Can the,
Live stream
We
Halloween.
did, yeah.
That
When
sounds
did,
fun.
the crackling that killed the...
the Jonestown Massacre, we did a Patreon episode on that. That was fascinating. Sid and Nancy, I'm sure we were about to do an episode on them, or they got...
I think when
we did a post.
that
didn't
was
we?
when me and you were picking them ourselves.
Yeah.
And we were like, let's do that. But
Halloween live show, great idea. Wait, you mean live as in person, or do you mean a live stream, Rachel? Because keen on a live stream. Actually, no, it's too soon.
Right, yeah, a few comments on a live stream for Halloween. That sounds
It's a
good.
good idea, yeah.
Right up for that.
Christmas
Halloween
Day.
quiz.
Christmas Day.
All right, Tom.
We could... What are you saying, Les? How are you, Kelvin? How you
Hey,
doing?
Kelvin, what's
Samuel
going on?
Little, that rings a bell.
It's not the Samuel Little that we think. It's the
I'm not thinking of the
singer.
musician.
yeah.
He's done some things.
He has. That Samuel Little's like the
I'm falling.
yeah. Fleeing from finales.
younger
the
girls.
band. Oh dear.
Apparently.
But Samuel Little, the American serial killer, quite a different subject. What is, hello, Kelvin. Hope you're doing good.
Getting absolutely destroyed by honey. True Crime Halloween pub
Honey.
quiz. True Crime
Halloween.
pub quiz. I think pub
That's
quiz
a
will,
great
will
shout.
be good.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an element of the live show. And there'll be
Yeah.
prizes.
I like that.
There will be prizes.
Nathan says do a podcast with Mr. Ballen. He's blowing up quite a lot. He does some good content.
Who's that?
He's an American
the
true
number
crime.
one
Yeah.
on the body.
Number one.
We knocked him
wow.
off number one for a few months.
For not months.
Well, 2 months.
Not months.
Well, that's still 2 months is more than 1 month. I think we were there from 5 weeks.
I don't think we were. So.
Was it? I thought it was quite transient, that
I think
number one.
Maybe
spot.
2 to 3 weeks max.
I'm rounding up.
You rounded very much up. Sir.
Arwen Muse. We haven't, James. I can't say I'm familiar with that case. Woody wants a special on someone who stole his cardboard bin. My cardboard bin, is blue. It fills up very quickly.
What's your go-to fancy dress, boys?
We're very. If we ever get invited to a shit shirt night, we're there.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
we've got plentiful.
Yeah, definitely. We had a barbecue at mine recently for Sopranos theme, and it's quite easy because it's just shit shirts is quite on
It's a
vibe
good
for that.
theme. Yeah, yeah.
Quite easy, isn't it?
Any time of year.
Slip back hair.
Bill
Easy.
Mill. Any podcasts you guys regularly listen to? I feel
Obviously
more of a
happy
pod-
hour.
Yeah, happy hour.
It's football based, so it's probably not interesting to many people. Football Ramble I listen to quite a lot. In terms of true crime podcasts, I do like Case Files, just very nice and easy to listen to. But
Serial Killers is a bit American.
yeah,
But
but
it's-
a lot of detail there.
Lots of detail.
A lot
Yeah.
of good detail.
I'm not going to do Michael Jackson again. I've learned from that. Max asks predictions for Villa and Newcastle this season. Sorry, Dan.
Go for it.
I just saw the new honey.
He
Um,
took that wine glass to the mouth so passive aggressively just then. I'm a bit nervous about Villa. I'll be honest. I know a lot of Villa fans
Yeah,
are
me
very
too.
yeah. Dan's also
So
nervous
nervous.
about
well, we're dead and buried, and somehow we
yeah.
finished.
Newcastle. We have kind of a weird rivalry because we relegated them and then they got their revenge and it should be done with, but it's not. I think Newcastle are going to do very well. I think Villa are going to be around 10th or 11th, which I'd be happy with, but I know a lot of Villa fans wouldn't be.
Have you done the? Oh no.
Oh, Gary
Oh,
Glitter's
that one.
popped
No,
up.
take it. Gary Glitter.
I
Or-
think. Well,
Could be interesting.
yeah, it's not currently on the cards, but
I'd quite like to do an R. Kelly episode.
Yeah, I'm not so keen on the idea of that.
Okay.
Only because I don't know.
What I was going to click was this one.
Yes, we have done that.
Yes,
We've done it on
we have.
Patreon.
Origin
in fact,
story.
yeah, we've done the origin story. Yeah, that was quite interesting. I didn't know much about it, to be honest, and I didn't link it to being a true story. I thought it was a true story in a horror film, which doesn't always mean true story, but very dark case. Very dark case.
G.G. Allen, Leon. Yeah, there's the very interesting documentary about him on YouTube. That'd be an interesting case, to be fair. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. Glasgow Celtic think they're going to have a good season.
Hurley from Lost for me, Jacob for Danny, and
No.
George, I think that's reasonable for Villa, 10th or 11th. Got a pre-season under a belt. It doesn't matter, it's football stuff, but yeah, I think that's fair for Villa. A lot of people are saying 8th, so... sorry.
Well, you know. But guys, I mean, I don't know about you guys. When are we? I think our energy has dimmed ever so slightly.
Should we do another 5 minutes?
We've got another 5 minutes and then we'll hit.
5 minutes. Get energy up again.
Almost
everything
2
else. Can we
hours.
get some energy up, please, guys?
Yeah.
I think
Give
we're
us some
kind
good questions.
of- All right. Use some good questions.
Give us some good questions.
Good night, Zara.
Good night, Sarah. Opinion on Grealish isn't a good question. Ben is such a
gutted about him.
Sawyer.
Cheers, Charlie.
Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. Yeah, gutted about Grealish, but you know I think he's being misused. Is it?
Let's leave the football chat at the door.
Shots. Nathan saying shots.
Shot. Shot of wine,
We
Ben.
haven't got any shots. We still have half a bottle of wine left, though, so
Yeah.
maybe if the energy ramps up a bit.
Ben told us the word weird, and I've been conscious of that ever since.
Oh, sorry.
ICMAP plays horror games. That would be good.
Oh,
got
We're
some
back
spam.
at bottom of the room, guys. Close your eyes.
There's a question then from George. 1 week to live. What do you do?
Ooh. Very good question, that really, Ben.
Jamie's also got a good question there.
1 week to live.
Ooh.
I think the kind of you get as much family time in as you can, but then you also do things that you know there's not going to be any repercussions of.
That sounds
No,
weird.
no,
What do you
weird
mean?
way.
That
Well, no,
sounds
like you, I don't
weird.
know, you kind of speed, not the drug. You just speed on a motorway.
That has
I'm not gonna pay the
repercussions.
Well, it has repercussions.
Well,
Obviously,
if
I
you-
said it had repercussions. Do a heist, yeah, exactly. But don't harm anyone. But then you know what? You won't need the money, will you? Because you're digging a hole.
So you'd speed and do things that people won't be able to punish you for afterwards.
I'm just saying, live a little bit.
Woody, don't go down that road. Who's going to win the fight? We've already said that all of us will
We're
be
all
pathetic.
pacifists.
Pathetic in here.
We have talked about this, though.
We have.
Off camera.
Destroy all.
Yeah.
I would win.
I don't know, Jake.
Surprise a few people. I would surprise a few people.
Yeah. How quickly do you give up?
No.
No. Should we ask? I think we should ask the audience another question because I find it interesting what they have to say. Guys,
Yeah, we're counting down the minutes now, boys and girls.
Dan isn't sure about it. Me and Ben seem fairly keen on it.
What?
A live
For
show.
live? No, I am. I'm. You know.
What? Here's the question, guys. What would you want from us from a
Yeah.
live show?
Yeah.
What would you like to see us do?
Surely
Jack.
not this chat.
It's not just us just talking absolute shit. Is it? Like,
Thank you, Kelvin. I could beat them both up.
No, he couldn't.
It's the unwritten. Well, sorry, Dan.
You beat my
That's all right.
conversation when I'm talking midway through it. But like, would you like to see us going through a case or a minisode, or would you like us to do like a more of a kind of a night, like a
Interactive.
quiz thing, more interactive, like Ben said? Or what's the kind of what would you want from a live
Full
live
Monty.
show?
Full Monty from Joe.
Again, oh,
A few full Monties, yeah.
There you
Strip.
go.
Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, it's
a strip as well. Okay, more Ben pranks, public humiliation.
is that linked?
Well, I think interactive show would be the one.
Just you guys chatting.
Really?
TLC match on the stage. All of it. Q&A. Yeah, I think
No, there would have to be some sort of
You
structure to it.
you do
completely.
staggered, right? And then your last bit would be Q&A.
What do other true crime podcasts do live? I have no idea.
They usually do the local show.
Oh, a
They
local
do a
show.
local crime to the show.
An unsolved Minnesota Q&A drinks.
Well, drinks would be
I like the drinks part.
definitely.
The drinks part sounds great. Yeah. Tangent Central Drunk Pod would be excellent.
And we should do a Christmas special where we just drink snowballs. But yeah, I think I'm getting very much warming up to the idea of doing a live one.
I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be really cool.
I'm lukewarm.
He's lukewarm.
I'll
But
take that.
you
It was
can take
cold
it.
a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Very cold.
Well, we didn't meet and greet. We'd just hang out with people afterwards. Didn't we? Meet and greet. I wouldn't want to call it that. Just a
No.
live show, and we'd hang out with people afterwards.
Yeah. Live game of Clue. Great shout.
I don't know what that means.
Isn't Clue a very famous card game?
Kath,
Could be wrong.
you don't need to do this, Kath.
Oh,
We've talked about this, Kath. No.
thank you so
but
much.
thank you.
You didn't have to do that. You've already gone orange. Well, there you go, Tom's. There you go. The boys are sinking their wine. But Kath, thank you so much.
Cheers.
Sorry that you hate orange. If it helps, I'm colourblind and it's my favourite colour. So,
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
well, I can kind of interpret colours to an extent. P.S. Finishing my bottle of wine to you better too.
Yes,
the
Kath.
boys are well ahead of you.
Thank you so
you
much.
so much, Kath. That's
We're
that's
not.
Very
We've literally slowly gone from 2 bottles of wine between us.
Do you want to top up?
You're fucking dirt, she mate. Said
Clue is
Hurley.
Cluedo. Oh, okay. Shit.
Oh, clear live. That'd be boring. I
Um,
always want to guess early.
Yeah, and then you're out.
Yeah, or I'm in.
Well in.
Fucking in, and I won the Game Boy. Not a Game Boy. That was.
In real life, you guys can murder me. I don't mind.
I'll be cutting on mustard. Or honey mustard.
Yeah, yeah,
quite nice,
definitely. Yeah.
But no, she's already ruined it, so she can't be.
done.
But
Murkiness in the dark. What is murkiness in the dark, Libby?
oh, Libby,
That sounds
what does that
interesting.
mean? If you could ask a killer question, one question would it be? That is a brilliant question. Let me just highlight that, please. Okay, Ben, I know you are fascinated by
That's
Ed,
fair.
by Ed Kemper.
I am fascinated. by it.
What are you asking Ed Kemper? One question only.
That's a good. Yeah, I mean,
What are you asking him?
I'm asking him. Looking back now, 40 years later, 50 years later, would you do it all again?
I would like to hear the answer.
Because he knows the punishment, he knows the crime. He served.
He gave
some of the
he
time.
gave himself up though.
He did give himself up. He's such an interesting guy. That's such a great question.
It's a very good question.
Yeah, was it for the because obviously he had so much resentment for his mother. Ben would get caught quick.
Tom will get away with it.
Oh. So yeah, Ed Kemper, was it worth it?
Not worth it. I think.
No.
Would you do it again? I
Would
think
you do it again? Yeah.
Nicely worded.
Yeah. Not was it worth it? Sorry.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
think
And I
so.
feel like he'd have a good answer because he's quite an articulate
yeah.
guy, eloquent speaker. Yeah.
Some of the pictures of him is very interesting. But yes, that's a great.
Jamie, I think you mentioned this before. You've got to pick a serial killer to get as a tattoo. Who do you pick?
I think.
I think I know what your answer is going to be as well. And I just
Carl?
we've covered him very recently. Well, last series.
What?
Maudsley.
Well, I'd get a tattoo of Maudsley.
Well, if you had to.
I was thinking of what tattoos they already have. I was thinking of a
Okay.
tattoo that would be most matching on my tattoos, probably Richard Speck. But they see his little more tattoo on
She's
his.
got like the Sailor Jerry sort of vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, that would fit my theme a little bit. But in terms of tattoo, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't get a tattoo.
Well, that's the question. You got to pick a serial killer to get as a tattoo.
Ooh,
Yeah.
tricky. You would only get. Oh,
That's harsh.
dearie me. Again, you're probably right.
There are people out there though
Maybe
that
just
have
a
got
spoon
like,
with a brain on it.
Thank you so much, George.
George,
Thank you
nice
so
one.
much. We love you too. That means a lot, man. Thank you so much. Oh, we got
Oh,
some.
another bot in the room.
Blocked.
There are, yeah. Love bots.
Yeah, nice one, George. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
thank you, George. Very,
Really
very much
appreciate
appreciated, mate.
That's a great one. Treat it like a.
Which one?
Treat it like a press conference. Unsolved crime. Tell the story. Get people up with their views. That would be amazing. Woody.
Ooh.
Good shout from Woody. Woody, have you curated events before? Because that's a decent idea.
But maybe just stick to the red wine, Woody, not the white. I warned you against it, but you did it anyway. Fair play to you. No, Woody, very much appreciated. Yeah, I'm very much warming up to the idea of a live. Very much warming up to Dan is still lukewarm. A towel on the radiator. I'll block this user there. It's another bot. Come to Liverpool. We did come to Liverpool recently, actually.
Liverpool is nice.
Yeah, we didn't get to really explore, did we?
No, but
Which
we're
is
in
sad.
a nice little trendy part.
Oh, we were.
When was Liverpool? Was that a month ago now? Longer.
Longer, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, Liverpool's nice, and
It is trendy.
This is an interesting question. If you was all to commit murder, who do you think would get away with it the longest?
Not me.
Tom.
I don't know. I don't think I would.
Ben.
Okay. Elaborate.
I think you've got a good poker face.
Thank you very much.
I think you'd happily kill people.
I knew that was coming.
What?
I thought you were going to say something like, I think you've got it in you.
No, yeah, kill. You said vulnerable people would be your target.
No, the question was if you had to commit the perfect murder to save yourself or your own family.
Not think about your own family.
I'm pretty sure that was
You're
prefaced.
banging it,
Yeah,
well.
well, dearie me.
You said you'd find a vulnerable person by himself.
Bilbo said, I've seen people who have Ted Bundy tattoos. I'm pretty sure Charles Manson has been tattooed frequently.
Oh,
on people.
sorry. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. Cause, yeah.
He only had one shitty cross tattoo and it put me right off.
But you Ben would confuse everybody. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, confused myself.
You'd use them as the murder weapon, which is very confusing. But there you go. I'm drinking it. It gets better as the first half. It doesn't, Woody. You've passed the point, mate. Of no return.
Andy, Peter Tobin definitely on the list for an eventual case. A lot of people have requested that. So yeah.
But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to call it
Thank
here.
you, Simon. Thank you very much.
What did Simon say?
Simon would protect me with ancient black magic.
Oh, yeah, that's very nice of you. Simon.
Very kind. Ben would kill my accident. Ben would kill by accident. Tom would find him attractive, which is just mind blowing. Sorry?
Tom would.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading. The questions are moving so fast.
What?
Ben would kill by accident. Tom would on purpose but hand himself in. Dan would just help dispose of the bodies.
Okay.
I'm good at digging holes because I dug myself a pond.
Ben is probably getting away with it right now.
Probably.
Well,
Eh.
what an
Salary.
episode that'd be, though.
Yeah, some things in your closet, boy.
Yeah.
We won't go there, boy. Not yet. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been are you happy with me to close the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching.
22 as well, as Katrine's rightly pointed out. 22-22.
Do Nathan.
Magic. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Very much appreciate all your support and all the questions and all the lovely donations. Didn't need to do it, but it's very much appreciated. We'll be back next Monday with a new series of the podcast. Very excited. As Ben says, the best podcast series yet.
It's going to be the best. On paper, we've got 2 of them in the bank, and they were great.
And they were great. So we're happy to see you then, and thank you so much for being here. And it's been a pleasure, and we will do more live streams, and we will do a fucking live at some point when Dan is smiling. So it could be soon.
I'm up for it.
There you
There we
go.
go.
He's up for it. So thank you very much, guys. Pleasure to see you. Take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. Until next time, like we always freaking well say,
We say this all the time.
keep doing what you do.
Well, unless it's agreeing to doing a live show next month in Nottinghamshire.
No.
Or the month
not
after.
next month.
Maybe November. Or, calling Tom Hurley. Have you turned me off? Love you guys. Thank you.
Till Pip, take care of yourselves.